Good morning, y'all. Yo, yo, yo. It's the Fair Catch Sports Show live for you on Saturday morning, September 6th. Hope everybody had a good week so far. Yeah, we back, man. How was your week? Sis, I know you just started a new
Busy.
gig.
Busy. Them kids is no, they're good kids though. They're really good kids, and
Mhm.
I'm excited for the year. They're just got a lot of energy. They got kid energy, so sometimes
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like let's chill out for like 2 seconds, and then we can have some fun. But no, they're good kids. They're really good kids, and um, happy to be working. So working again, I guess. Like my old job was kind of wasn't for me, so this new job I really like though.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's good. That's good. You
yeah,
find something that you really like. That's awesome.
yeah.
Love to hear. Love to
Uh,
hear.
So it was busy, but nothing crazy.
Right,
Nothing crazy.
right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
It goes
Well,
by quick. I feel like
ma-
I'd be just getting there, and then it's like I'm already clocking out for the day. I'm like, oh
makes your week go by fast, huh?
yeah, it does.
Yeah. That's what's up.
hmm
Well, yeah, well, as you know, we are back.
We are back.
Another week, Saturday. Greg should be joining us soon. Up, and we got a special guest in this week.
Uh,
We ain't hollered at him in a long time,
uh,
but here's my boy, Steve O.
pull out this man in here.
What's good? What's good?
Remove this man at once.
What's good, family? How
What's
you
up,
feeling?
Steve? Oh, you're muted, I
You
think.
might be muted, man.
Hey, I'll be forgetting I
Oh,
got to
there we
turn this
go.
mic off every time I get on. What up, though?
What up, man? How
Chilling,
you
though.
been?
Chilling.
How you
Chilling,
been,
chilling.
man?
Working.
How you been?
Working. Getting,
Yeah,
getting sick of fucking basketball. I've been waiting for football, so I'm ready for football to start.
I
Well, it
know that's real.
started, so I've been glued.
I know that's real.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah. Yeah. It's almost football season is upon us. There's already been two games
Thank
so
God.
far for the NFL. And college football is on week two.
Mm-hmm.
Some big games this week. College for week two of college football, and we'll get to that later on. But as y'all know, this show is primarily about the Bears. But
It
we'll
doesn't
start it.
have to be.
It don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? We don't always.
It could
Sometimes
be about Michigan. Why not?
sometimes we ain't gonna I ain't gonna lie, we didn't get off we get off the Bears. We don't even talk about them sometimes because this is like ain't nothing to talk about. But it
Except
is so- it is
yesterday.
something to talk about now. But you know what though? I before we even get on that, because I know we'll go down the rabbit hole and we'll be on that thing talking about that for like 45 minutes because it's a lot. I want to talk about how y'all feeling about going into the season. How y'all feeling about the team as it currently stands? Like,
How I feel about them? I feel the
yeah,
same
like,
as I feel the same as I always feel. Prove it on the field.
hmm
Really that simple. Prove it on the field. Because you haven't done Jack Diddley squat in about 7 years. I don't even count 2020 because that was an extra like playoff spot they gave us, and mental gymnastics had to go through all that just for us to make the playoffs. So you haven't done Diddley squat in 7 years.
hmm
So prove it on the field. That's how I
Good.
feel. That's how I felt for the past 7 years. Prove it
Mm,
on the field.
okay.
Same thing. Ain't too much you can really feel like you get so much excited about the team as a whole, but like they still got to prove it. They still got to prove. Not only do the team got to prove it, the coaching staff got to prove it, and everybody from the top to the bottom, from Kevin to everybody, got to prove whatever they did this past offseason worked. And now you got to show it on the field. This is y'all did all the hard work, you did all the training camps, you did all the OCs, all that. It's time to put it on play. That's the fun part. So
Yeah.
it's time to see what you put on wax. And at the end of the day, then we could really talk about how we what's going on with this team. Because as of what we've been doing is just what we think and what we've seen so far. But now we can see what's the truth behind everything.
Mm. So, what did you think about the preseason?
Um, well, for one, I didn't really look at it in terms of productive style terms of the talent wise because I don't really go into it. I was mainly looking at operation coaching, and I like what I see. You're gonna come out here try to establish the run, even though there was times where he came out there very pass heavy. He realized, okay, I need to run this ball, and then when he ran the ball, that's when the game opened up, and that's when the passing game opened up.
Right.
Now, if I have a concern with anything, is our D line and is our tackles. I don't think that's a surprise about anything. That's been a problem. That's still a problem. I don't care what nobody say. That game against the Chiefs was very concerning defensively wise. The fact that we want to get any pressure at all, and there's multiple teams in this league that could just send four against the Chiefs, and we wasn't able to send four and get nothing. We
The
need somebody
Chargers
else.
were.
Well, yeah, exactly. But they
Yeah.
they 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 actually got a top D line, unlike us. So that's my thing. Like everybody else, that's been my kind of thing about anybody about the whole thing. If you look at everybody in this conference, they got a guy on that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mhm.
I can't say with full confidence that we got a guy. So I still feel like there's something we can adjust or go out to get to enhance this D line today because I'm not comfortable enough Monday throwing out. We gonna have to because that's just what it is. But if I'm posed, I'm still trying to add something to this line because it's not good enough, especially with Austin still being hurt. We don't know if he's gonna be a go. Yeah, you need somebody else on this line.
Hey, he gave Bango all that money for 12 million.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
don't want to get to
yeah,
it.
I
for
feel like
his for his 3 sacks he gave Indy
right.
last year.
Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't even know it until we looked at the stats. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Oh,
Oh my goodness. But
bro, I
I was,
seen that. I said, "Wow, that's crazy."
yeah. We talked about that last week. Yeah, his stats are terrible.
That's
All
one
that money.
guy. I feel like that's one guy I've just swept under the rug. Like I don't got nothing to say about him. Like
That's because he hasn't done anything.
yeah, like
Like,
like when
Nothing.
we hired him, when we signed him, I was like,
Okay.
okay, but the money just didn't match. I'm like, all right, he better come out here and have a hell of a season. Like I get he like versatile guys, and he's a versatile guy. You can put him inside or out, but the production don't match the money. I'm just
my
being honest.
my
It
buddy,
does.
my buddy's a Colts fan. He texted me. He's like, "Why'd y'all pay Dalio all that money?" I'm like, "What you mean?" He's like, "Y'all gave him 12 million." He's like, "We wanted him back, but not for that price." That's when I found out he only had 3 sacks. I said, "Why would you say that in front of me? That's crazy, bro."
Mm,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
I'm glad he did say it. So we ain't got to just knock off all the hope we can possibly have and just give us the real so we know. That's one thing I came in. I know what we got in this D line, and I know it's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Crazy.
enough.
It's not.
That's why I've been saying people ain't been hearing me, but I've been saying, oh, wrong, Tyler. I mean, what's his name? What's the tight end name? Am I saying the wrong name? What's his name?
Colston.
Colston Loveland.
Yeah.
You better
Oh.
have a hell of a fucking year. Because you the guys that was wants instead of needs. So those wants better show up because if they don't,
We're in
I I,
trouble. We're toast.
I mean we
It's,
probably already in trouble, but Poe's gonna be in trouble. That's what's gonna be in trouble.
Mm, interesting. Interesting. What's up, Zay? How you doing, bro?
Good.
Yo,
How y'all doing? What's up?
what up, Zay?
Going on? How was your week, brother?
Um, it was good. Lot of work. Let
A
me tell
lot
you
of
that.
school.
A lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's busy right now, man. Everybody's pretty busy. So
man.
it's so funny, man. Saying that because I remember I've had so y'all know I talk to T. I talk to him about once a week. We haven't really been talking lately because he been coaching football.
He coaching. Ain't no you ain't
Right.
gonna talk to him.
I'm telling you right now. We text, but like talk on the phone, we haven't talked in weeks, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's because that man is busy, busy. And it made me think like when people, it's funny because I remember people be complaining about like how they'll ask a player or a coach like, "Hey, what do you think about this other team?" Whatever. They be like, "I don't know what they got going on. I'm too focused on this." And I realized like that's the truth. Like I talked to this man probably 2 or 3 times a week before the season started. Now we don't even talk. We text, and it's not because he, you know what I'm saying, because we just ain't cool no more. It's because he busy as hell. Like, and he'll
We
tell you,
all
hey,
busy, bro.
He told I believed him. I do it. He told me. He said, "Bro."
man,
He told me offline. He said, "Steve, if I get this job, you're not going to see me."
no,
I
he
said,
was,
"I know."
and he texted me the other day like, hey man, when's the Bears' first game? And I was just like, and that was right when it
Oh
kicked off.
man, yeah.
Yeah,
He
bro.
he
He big.
he completely not
No,
focused on this at all.
He locked in.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
locked in. So that to me shows me like it's funny how people, especially in social media, think that their lives revolve around the Bears. You know what I'm saying?
Some do.
And then
It's
and then you got us, like, yeah, do we love the Bears? Yes, but all of us have been busy all week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all working. You know, I got stuff going on with me. You know, it's we ain't nobody got time to be sitting here all day talking about the Bears. You know what I'm saying? But here we
That's why I
are.
got an NFL channel. That's literally why I started
Right.
an NFL channel like a year ago. Because I ain't gonna sit here and lose my mind over this team
You
I
know what
mean,
I'm
for
saying?
real.
Like,
I don't have the energy
and
for
it's
it.
stupid ass fan base. But that's a
oh
different conversation.
yeah,
Man,
we gonna get on them in a
we
minute.
gonna get
You know
on
what I
them
mean?
in a
Yeah,
minute.
we finna get on them in
One
a
of the
minute.
craziest fan base I talk to. Like,
I don't even.
it's
Yeah.
not even close.
I don't even
Like,
talk to them no more. I don't even get on
they're
Twitter.
not even the.
Fuck.
They're actually probably the dumbest fan base I associate with. It's sad but true.
They're the dumbest fan base I have
They're
ever.
literally the dumbest fan base. I'm like, y'all don't know a lick of football, and it's embarrassing.
We can go all the way back. I've seen people telling me, "Oh, Banks isn't gonna be good now that he's starting it." Oh, well, it's Ryan Poe's fault. No, when y'all was the same people saying this dude wouldn't be good and y'all didn't want him, so shut up.
Mm.
Like, these people are dumb, bro. I don't even waste energy anymore.
They
I don't.
forget. They forget that like they shit don't delete. They forget like we can see the stuff they be saying.
Man,
I be saying like, "Ain't this you? You your comments still right here, right? You know
stupid.
we can still see that, right?"
I got a bunch of bookmarks. Don't even worry about it. I
Stupid.
can't wait. I
Bro,
can't
these
wait.
these people are crazy, bro. I don't even waste energy anymore. I'm
But
like,
we gonna get there. We gonna get there because we're gonna talk about the first 2 games first because I want to get them out the way because you know get them the respect they deserve. So the first 2 games, so we had the Cowboys, Eagles, and we had the Chargers and Chiefs from Sao Paulo, Brazil. What are y'all thoughts on the first 2 games, man? What did y'all like, dislike? Obviously, we are all the Jalen Carter thing. We yeah.
He
idiot.
just he
Idiot.
I was so disappointed because I'm like, you're just proving everything people believe about you.
Mhm.
Literally.
Like you can't be that stupid.
No, he's that
You
stupid.
can't say it's a lapse of judgment. That was a decision, and it was a poor one. You decided to spit on a quarterback. Not only did you decide to spit on a quarterback, you decided to spit on the most expensive quarterback. Not only did you decide to spit on one of the most expensive quarterback, you decided to spit on Jerry's quarterback. Not only did you decide to spit on Jerry's quarterback, you spat on Jerry's quarterback on NBC. What is wrong with you?
Yep.
He's
All that
It's
not
time.
that
like
bright.
it's easily 7 million people watching.
He's
Correct.
not that bright.
We already knew that, but usually the term says you get wiser as age comes with wisdom.
Mm-mm.
Apparently not,
No.
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 Okay.
because
I'm gonna tell you this.
and then on top of that, you gonna smile running walking off the field.
Right. I'm like, you're a dummy, bro. Like,
He walked off the field like I can't believe this
smiling
happened.
and giggling and
You
like I
spit on
got
a
him.
man in
Like,
front of the ref.
I'm like, you're.
What the
Right
heck?
in front of the ref.
Right in
I'm
front of the
like,
ref.
wow,
What did
bro.
you think was gonna happen, brother?
He ain't
Like
care either. That's why he was laughing. He ain't
I
care.
don't understand. Like I don't
He thought
understand.
that spit on him, and I'm not defending him because that was stupid. But he thought the real story came out, and he thought Dak spit on him, so he spit back on him, which is
Dak
crazy.
spit on the floor. You could clearly see that.
Yeah,
No,
Jalen
let me tell
Carter
you,
just wanted to spit on somebody.
that's an excuse.
Because
Like
literally what happened was Dak was in the huddle. He got out the huddle. You know how sometimes you get something stuck in your throat and you spit on the ground, right? Like, and that's what Dak did. And then Jalen Carter walked all the way over to the Cowboy side just to spit
mm-hmm,
on Dak.
I
mm-hmm.
ain't gonna lie. I
No, I
think
think he
he,
was trying to.
I think he did spit in his direction. There's still no ground to spit on him.
Yeah, but I think he was trying to taunt on Austin Booker, and that's why Dak came
Yeah.
to him.
You mean Tyler Booker?
Tyler Booker?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tyler.
whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Well, it
But
actually turned out to be a good draft pick. Not gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah, he looked
Yeah,
good.
bro. The
He looked
Cowboys
good.
O line is solid.
He was mauling.
They
He
O
looked
line
good.
is solid for real.
I was like,
Hey, you
hey,
Especially
know
the
man.
what?
interior. That interior is
Yeah,
clean.
them
I'm
guards.
not. I'm
Them
not gonna
guards
say that
are nice.
they not the Cowboys from the '90s, but they look damn good.
They
They
look
look
really
really
good.
Damn
good. Like
good.
that O line is solid.
I'm
You
like,
got
we gonna have
you
our
got.
hands full week 3.
Hey, I picked the L week 3 for a reason.
Mm, mm.
Although I will say, Eberflus's game plan was crazy considering. You know what? I'm not gonna go there. But anyway, the point is, the way you game plan, you would think you had not seen that before in your life, but that's another topic for another day.
Well, again, I
We
think
got a lot of topics.
Jalen
It's
Jalen
another
Hurts
topic for another day.
Jalen Hurts is dynamic. So I mean, yes, does Eberflus had to have a better plan? Yes, absolutely, he does. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna face a Jalen Hurts every damn week.
Yeah,
You're
that's
not,
what my
but
thing.
you had a dynamic quarterback.
But
You should
listen,
have somewhat of an answer for that.
you got okay. So
There really isn't an answer for that though.
there's not an answer for him.
Once you play man and they turn their back
It's
and
over.
you force them out
That's
the
why you
pocket,
don't play
Over.
man. That's stupid.
But you have to play man.
but if you play zone, he just gonna pick you apart in the
But
middle.
You
the
have to. You
Cowboys
have to.
do. Oh, my bad, Julius.
No, y'all just you go ahead. Go ahead. I'll
The
say my
Cowboys, they was trying to play. They was disguising their zone. Well, they was
Mm-hmm.
disguising their man.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think one or the other, but they still got cooked off the ground. Like
Yeah,
T-Will
they
said,
did.
when
Hurts went.
you
Hurts
turn
went
your back,
bananas.
when a defender turn his back, that's the worst thing they can do to a running quarterback. It's over with. There's
But
no
it,
way stopping that. You
but you
can't put
gotta.
much on them.
But with a team like that, you gotta pick your poison, right? What you gonna do? You gonna give up?
That's why I
You gonna give
like
up yards,
yeah,
yards on the ground or yards in the air? AJ
in
Brown
the
didn't
air.
have a target
Until
until
the
3
end of the
minutes
game.
left of the fourth quarter. A
And
target.
Parker didn't do nothing either.
Smith didn't do nothing.
I mean
I got
Smith.
him.
Yeah,
Why you want
Smith.
to call him
I
Parker?
He
got him on
didn't do
my
diddly
fantasy. That
squat.
man gave me 4 points. He had
I,
3
That's
I
my
I'm so
thing.
glad for Saquon.
That's my thing. If you can, I'm not mad. If I'm Eberflus, I'm not mad the way I lost. I'm really not. I kept 2 wide receivers down, the best running back to 60 yards. I did what I could. I didn't have a special. What the problem was, Jack Sanborn couldn't track down Jalen Hurts. That was really what the problem was. They don't have a guy to spy on Hurts. That was the
They
problem.
didn't have a spy at all. They just were like,
Well, I
bro.
don't think they had somebody he trusts to spy.
right.
Because
Not yet.
Sanborn is smart enough to spy, but he's not athletic enough to chase down Hurts all
But
game.
they had
You need
not
somebody.
him. Who was that other back that linebacker they brought in?
I know who you talking about. He got the
Uh,
athleticism, but he don't got the smarts
not
Yeah, I know
Sanborn,
you
the other dude.
talking about the guy who was a first round pick from the Tennessee
for the
Titans.
Tennessee
Yeah,
Titans. Yeah.
him.
He's physically talented, but smarts he don't got. He's
Like,
got
bro, like
discipline.
they had no spy. I'm like, y'all are dumb. Hurts is
Like you,
either gonna run or throw it deep. Like this is really not this difficult.
you need somebody that's got the smarts and that's got the football instincts and that's gonna hit Jalen Hurts to put the
Yeah,
fear
but
on him to run. That's what you need.
sis,
They don't have that.
think about this, right?
Fred Warner.
I get what you saying.
Yeah.
I get what you saying. It would be different if I'm sorry, hold on. It would be different if the Eagles didn't have as much firepower as they have. So yes,
Yeah.
what you're saying is the way to stop him, right? But they got too many
Too
weapons.
many people.
Now put Jalen Hurts on who don't have a lot of weapons.
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens. He's not gonna do all that because then they can do a spy on him. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
I don't know. He might cook with the Ravens though. Lamar does.
Nah, Lamar. But
I mean, they don't
Lamar's
respect. They don't respect. The only person they really respect is Andrews for real.
Yeah.
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 So
That's why
like,
Zay Flowers be eating.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now Zay in a couple of years could be that guy, but he still got to prove that.
But that's what makes Lamar so good.
Lamar. Yeah.
Lamar, because even without all the weapons, he's still insanely good. Like he's still elite. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's hard to stop the Eagles because one, they got that offensive line that's still good. They got
Still the best.
Saquon Barkley, top to
Hey,
back.
he got me good the other night. I said yes. I'm gonna keep
Saquon Barkley
Saquon
is
there.
Saquon
He's so
Barkley
good.
is who they thought he was gonna be when they came out the draft. That man,
Can't believe
Modern.
they let me get Saquon because I was picking like ninth in that
That
draft.
man is literally modern version Bo Jackson,
bro, he cuts
Crazy.
on a dime. I ain't,
and he should be able to.
bro.
No, he
Oh
shouldn't.
my goodness.
Like
Like
your body, like literally, like I'm knock on wood, but I pray he don't have a Bo Jackson type injury because that's how he built. He's so strong, he go be so strong to mess his own self up.
he's
Mhm.
crazy.
It don't make sense.
He
He
got game changing speed. Like
yeah,
nobody should be able to do that at like for a
period,
Vision,
vision. Yeah,
balance, like he got it all.
bro. He is a
He
monster.
different.
He's different. Man. He is. And
It's nothing. He don't have a hole in his game,
he
no,
don't. He don't. He don't.
and
And
that's very rare to say.
that's what makes the Eagles so hard to beat because you gotta worry about Hurts, you gotta worry about Saquon, and then let's say you stop Saquon, you still got them two receivers and Dallas Goddard, and they've got the
Hmm.
backup tight end. I forget his name. He pretty good too. It's so many. You gotta stop so many people. Nah, they defense look like garbage.
They
Oh
needed Jada. Well, was it N'Kobe Dean didn't play? Did he?
no, I don't know.
no,
I
I
don't
didn't see him
believe
out there.
so.
Yeah, so I think that was very we need N'Kobe and Jalen desperately.
No,
And
I,
And
then
then
you know,
them losing Milton hurt them too. I
they
forgot
had
yes.
about
they had Jahad Campbell, the first round pick guy from Alabama. It's pretty good.
I
that.
mean, I know they was trying to save money, but there's no way they should have got rid of Darius Slay. Them dudes
Yeah,
ain't ready, man.
yeah, them
They're not
corners.
ready. They're not ready.
What
You,
that other corner wasn't ready
that
for at
number
all.
That
8, I forgetting that dude's name, Jackson
Oh
or
my,
whatever.
Jackson,
He was
oh my,
getting cooked the whole
that
night.
man,
I'm like,
that
bro,
man,
there he is, cooked again. We was watching the game. I'm like, who is number 8? He's getting cooked. He
that
need
man
to
was
get
getting,
off a
I
that man
season,
was
told
bro.
getting
I said stop
slain.
putting him on people.
Man,
Put him in the nickel
like,
because stop putting him on Smith or AJ because even them they not getting the ball. He was getting routed up.
Yeah, he
right.
can route it up, route it
I
up.
think I think obviously y'all just seen what they did. They went out and got Zadarius Smith, which
Hmm.
RGM ain't.
Yeah, that was smart.
I
They
think
they needed a pass rusher because I ain't got none.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, them losing Milton really hurting them. Like,
Yeah,
Hey, the New England Patriots had money and threw money at them, so I don't
and
blame
and
them.
New
Yeah,
England gonna be nice.
yeah, even Ty Robinson.
We'll see.
I think
I
I ain't
still
gonna
don't.
lie. Like I'm
I,
not gonna lie. Like I think New England and New
I
York gonna be sleepers
I
for
still
a lot
think
of
they're a
people.
year away. Like New
for the
England, I
Jets,
still
New
for the
think they're a
England.
Jets.
year
No,
away.
I don't think New England gonna win anything. I just think they're gonna be a team you can't play with for real.
Oh, you
I
talking about
wouldn't
the
I mean,
Jets?
maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised if they beat the freaking Dolphins twice this year. New England.
Well, I
Oh,
think the Dolphins finished
Dolphins
last
is
in that
garbage.
division.
Yeah,
I think the
Dolphins
Dolphins
is
are
garbage.
garbage. I think they're garbage this year.
Yeah,
I'm so
they
serious.
coach
They
about to get
soft.
fired.
They
They
soft.
coach Mike about to get fired.
Yep,
Like, and then
They
they don't even play well in the cold, and their 3 division opponents play in the cold.
they soft.
Like,
The Dolphins are soft. That's their
the
problem, man.
Dolphins are, yeah,
yeah.
they're
They
gonna
have
be
they
bad
have
this year.
no moxie. They just soft.
Like, I stand on that. Like, I think they finished last in their division.
Nah, that's the problem. They all moxie. Ain't no dog.
No.
Mike is too nice, too cool. Like, bro,
Yep.
you need some
Oh yeah,
dog.
yeah. You're right. You're right. They ain't got no dog. Yep. Thank you
I
Yeah.
for
just
correcting.
think they drafted. They don't like. I think
And
they,
yeah,
And they
they
don't
draft
draft well.
terrible. They
And they
draft
don't draft
terrible.
well. They're just
And
not
they're not good at signing. They give anybody anything.
right.
But they give the wrong people money, right?
That's what I'm saying. They give
So
anybody anything.
so what was it? A year ago, they let Xavier Howard go, and I'm like, why did you let him
Why?
go? You don't have a corner to replace him.
Even though he was a headache, but still.
But still, he was good. He
Yeah.
was good.
Bro, they just traded
You get
Jalen
something
Ramsey.
for him.
And then they traded Jalen Ramsey for Minka
Like, bro, your
Fitzpatrick.
corner room is crazy. Like, your corner room is bare now. Like,
why can't we not play them, please?
And it's sad because they already don't got a D line. And
right.
your linebacking core,
It's
who on
trash.
there?
Your
No, they
So
got
offensive
some guys on
line
the D line.
trash.
They got some guys. I think their D line is a lot better than their offensive line.
And then their tight end
that
room
ain't
is
what I'm
bare
saying,
because
but
they traded Jonnu Smith. Like
yeah,
who is Tua throwing to besides
Nobody.
Tyreek if he don't
himself.
go
And Jalen
crazy?
Waddle.
And I ain't gonna
Waddle and
lie,
Hill.
my
Waddle
whole
don't stay healthy enough.
and my homie just said it last night, and I ain't gonna blame him. If I'm Chiefs, I'm calling Miami. Hey, Tyreek, come on, folks. You know you don't want
Oh,
to be down. You don't want to be down there no more. Come on,
we
come
No,
on,
he
come
don't.
back home.
we was getting on them in a minute.
Come back home.
Cause yeah, the Chiefs.
Yeah, give
I'm
me the
not worried
Chiefs.
about them. I'm not worried about them, but I will say this, to finish up on the NFC East. I feel like the Jets are going to surprise a lot of people because everybody thinks their defense is ass. I don't know why. Because even
Why?
my son,
Why?
I don't know. My
They
son was
was
like, man,
good,
And
look,
they picked up Harrison Phillips. Like what?
and they
What are
and they
people
got
talking about?
Aaron Glenn. That's a defensive court.
Right, come on now. That's crazy.
me and my son was talking last Sunday.
Like
He was like, man,
that's
I'm doing my
crazy.
fantasy, and I got the Jets defense. They suck. I said, no, they don't. I said, the Jets defense is one of the best in the league. I said, they're elite. He's like, for real? I said, yeah. I said, don't let their record fool you. Their defense was not the problem. It was their offense that was the problem. They couldn't get it together. Their defense, and like y'all said, they just got Harrison Phillips. Their defense is, I'm going to tell you
Bro,
right
Will
now, that
McDonald had like 10 sacks last year. He saved
that
my
first
season last year.
that first game is going to be interesting because both teams got really good defenses.
Hey,
So,
their
Mhm.
defense saved some of my season last year in
Joe,
fantasy, so I ain't even finna complain.
Joe
It's just
Douglas.
they clocked out at the end of the year because they got sick of Salah, so they're like, "Well,
yeah,
I'm preserving my body over here." So, but their defense is decent. Will McDonald had like 10 sacks last year,
oh,
10
they
or
good.
11,
They
something
really good.
crazy.
They
Joe
really good.
Douglas did that was a Joe Douglas pick. I think the way he built that team up, it was solid. But I just you just couldn't. You pick Zach Wilson like dang.
That was crazy.
The
That was
bro,
crazy.
yeah, that's
That
crazy.
was
I don't
crazy.
know why they picked Zach Wilson, but that again, another topic for another day.
Mm,
Uh, but I don't
yes.
know. I feel like they're gonna surprise. I mean, maybe New England too, because I don't know. Miami's just gonna be bad. I feel like that's not
Mm-hmm.
hard.
Miami gonna be
Miami's gonna
Yeah,
be
terrible.
bad this year. I don't.
Terrible.
They're gonna be
Terrible. They're
terrible,
gonna
and
be
then
garbage.
Buffalo's Buffalo, so they're gonna be at the
Mm-hmm.
top. But like Miami, they finna be fourth. I would not be shocked if McDaniel got fired midway through the season.
They blowing it up.
I'm
Blowing
calling
it.
it. I give him a week 10.
Yeah, I think he gets fired midway through the season. Like I don't see it lasting. They might win tomorrow because they're playing Indy, and I think Indy's a joke. But other
Yeah.
than that, I don't see it. I
That's
don't see them
professional
winning a lot
development.
of
Hey,
games.
Ben Johnson, go pick up this guy and let him be our running game coordinator, please.
Who?
Mike McDaniels.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's good offensive mind. For real, for real. But
Yeah, that's what
nah,
he need to stay an offensive mind, not a
yeah.
head coach.
I think
See,
Eric.
some people just aren't good head coaches. Like no matter
Mm,
how good of an offensive mind they are, some people just aren't good coaches. That's why it'll be interesting to see what Ben is like as
correct.
a head coach.
Glad you said it because
Because
I need to see more. Like, don't get
can
me
he
wrong.
handle can he handle more than one group
Mm-hmm.
at a time? That's gonna be the question. Like what's gonna happen when adversity hits? That's gonna
Go
be
ahead,
the
Greg.
Which is why I want Bears fans to just temper their expectations, man.
they ain't gonna do
Like
that. You know they're
because
not doing that.
because yeah, Ben Johnson's a great offensive mind, but this is a new experience for him, man. He got to handle the media. He's got to handle egos. He's got to handle his coaches. He's got to handle game situations. He's got to handle the mistakes that he makes, and he's going to get scrutinized for it. So it's all of that's going to come into play, man. So I'm like y'all. I'm like you, Elise, and Julius. I'm ready to see. Yeah, you're a great offensive mind.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh
he
oh.
also handled
That's
Gregory in that
that's
anyway.
screen yard
But
going on.
basically, what he was gonna say is like, yeah, you're a great offensive mind, but how are you as a head coach? That's two different things.
Correct. Correct. Because we don't know. But you will get to him in a minute. Casey and the Chargers. What did y'all like? What did y'all dislike from that game?
Justin
I'm
Herbert's him. That's what I like. He's him.
yeah.
Put respect on Justin Patrick Herbert's
That's what
name
an Oregon
right now.
quarterback do to motherfucker.
That's what I say.
Man,
Put
ain't nobody
respect on
worried
oh,
about
Justin
that dude,
Patrick
That's
nobody
what an
Herbert's
worried about
name.
Oregon quarterback do to
nobody
motherfucker.
worried
Okay.
about that.
Man, ain't no
Silly
man.
Justin Patrick Herbert.
Hey,
Learn that name.
y'all better hope Monday JJ show up. That's all I got.
Man, Dennis Allen better send a full on arm blitz on
listen,
that boy.
I'm finna keep it a buck for real. I've never
JJ
been a
the
fan of
enemy.
JJ like that. Let's keep that a buck. That's number
Yeah.
one. Number
But now
two.
I'm gonna get straight into it though, for real, because I just got 2 moves the Chiefs can make right today that they need to make immediately. They need to call New Orleans, Alvin Kamara.
Mm.
We need a running back for real, for real. Now we know you like to get hurt in there. Our running back do too. That's why y'all finna split the load. You and Isaiah Pacheco, y'all finna run the gambit. But y'all, I'm calling New Orleans to go get a running back because they ain't got no running game. If you gonna end the game with your damn quarterback being the top, the most, first of all, had the most, he led the league, the team in rushing and rushing attempts. That can't happen. That can't happen. And that's
No.
and that's Isaiah Pacheco is way too hurt. You got to go get another running back. New Orleans ain't doing nothing. Alvin ain't doing nothing. Go get Alvin. And I already said the other thing. Go call Miami. Go get Tyreek. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. They've been trying to play. They've been trying to put duct tape on this boat. Put gum on this boat.
Mm-hmm.
You done did it as much as you can. You ain't getting 15-2 this year. It ain't happening.
Who the
The
Lions?
Chiefs.
Oh, the Chiefs? Oh, nah, hell no.
Y'all not doing that this year. Y'all, yeah, those 9 games that y'all won by 1 score, not
11.
happening this year. Or 11, my fault, not happening this year. Y'all need to go and refix this boat and stop trying to repair it, because y'all been trying to refix it since y'all traded Tyreek.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
And tell them
ain't had no deep threat or nothing.
And you just lost your deep threat last night, and we don't know how long he's gonna be out.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And we don't know when Rice coming back. You need a wide receiver. You need a run game desperately, or you gonna get your QB hurt.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Zay. You about to say something.
They keep playing games, they're gonna be doing a car ride with Gregory.
Also, their defense was horrible last night. That was another thing. Like the offense would score, that the defense would give up a score. Can't do that.
Tranquil and freaking Chris Jones, they was going at it.
Jawan Taylor suck.
Yeah, he do. Bro, that man is always off sides. Like, he's always off sides.
He sucks.
I said, you know how bad you gotta be to get head butted by your tight end mid game. I read his lips. You just fucked up the whole play. I'm like, you did just mess up that whole play though.
You get away with so much, and it's just so freaking sickening.
And it's so funny. They thought that man was for the come in and be they left tackle. They thought he was for the come in and be they left tackle. I was like, yeah, okay. They put him in that right tackle so fast. But yeah, like I said, it's a lot of things they've been being neglected on that whole organization. Y'all done did it long enough. I just seen your damn quarterback do another falling on my face pass. Y'all need to fix this organization before y'all mess it up.
Yep. Facts.
I'm back, y'all. I just made it home. Sorry about that.
You good, brother. You are good to go.
Now that's my main concern. I think they're leaning on the greatness of their coach and the greatness of their quarterback. They know they got they got a Hall of Fame coach and a Hall of Fame quarterback. We get that, and he did Hall of Fame stuff to make it a game and make it as much as a game as possible. But y'all is not as talented as y'all previously has been. Y'all draft picks ain't working. People forget Scott. What's his name? What was it? Scott Clark?
Sky Moore.
Scott Moore. Yeah, didn't work out. Not planning out.
They traded him.
They traded him to San Fran, right?
Yep. Yeah, they traded him. Didn't work out. Like, if you really think about it, most of their picks, even though they're lower picks, regardless of their picks ain't planning out that much. So I don't know what they need to do, but they need to stop playing, because that's what it feels like to me. It just feels like they are leaning on. They also
need a tight end replacement.
Oh, they've been there. That Noah Gray should not be your answer as your backup tight end. That's ridiculous.
Somebody made mention to this, and I want to show y'all
What did I say?
Y'all said Justin Jefferson. This is y'all.
Herbert
Maybe
cooked last
somebody.
night.
Yeah, Herbert did cook. So this Justin Jefferson stats versus the Bears. Look at them last 3 games, bro. Jalen Johnson didn't lock this man up. This man only has 3 touchdowns against the Bears. 3. Look what Jalen Johnson did to this man
And
in the
they
last
still beat us twice last year.
Hey, Steve-O.
Yo,
So
Oh,
I don't think
So
that really mattered to them.
I don't know who was talking about Justin. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they didn't look at the stats angles because he didn't lock that man up. Now
yeah,
Addison and
that was
Hockenson went off.
I was just about to say that was Jordan Addison games. Those were definitely Jordan Addison
And
games.
T.J. Hawkinson.
And we all know who was on those on Jordan Addison. Tyreek.
And that is why it's so big that they went and got Adam Thielen because they know we're going to need someone opposite of Justin Jefferson
Yep.
while Addison is gone.
He told about, but they cousins, Jacob.
Right. What? That's like that's a terrible.
Well, I'll put it this way, right?
I have Braxton.
Both play different positions, and to be honest, at this point, I'd rather have Josh Simmons. How about that?
Yeah, because the difference is Taylor got the physical talent I want Braxton to have, and Braxton got the smarts that Dewan don't have. So I think that's the difference.
Dewan plays right tackle, Braxton plays left.
Yeah,
would rather have.
So give me Josh Simmons.
I think but if I had to pick, I'll probably pick Braxton. I'd rather deal with smarts. I'd rather deal with smarts than.
I'd rather have Josh Simmons. Both are terrible.
I mean,
yeah, but he's not part of the question.
I'd rather have our own anniversary.
Exactly, bro. No.
But if you stuck with them two, I'm going with Braxton.
Like if you gun to my head, I'd take Braxton because I already have a right tackle. I have Darnell Wright, so I don't need a right tackle.
Juwan Taylor is
he's just irritating. He's so
real.
Like he plays so stupid. Like bro. Is all Florida's football players stupid?
Yeah.
Because I can't even say stupid. They were just coached wrong. The coach stupid because him, Javon, like everybody that especially recently, everybody that comes out of Florida is just technically and fundamentally garbage. All of them.
Tyreek came from the youth.
What's his name? The Colts. What's his quarterback? Garbage.
Richardson?
Garbage. Fundamentally garbage. What is going on over there?
Pearsall came out okay.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the only one.
Pearsall came out okay.
Hey, but he got shot before he could catch a football.
That's true though.
The Chiefs definitely. The Chiefs need. I'm interested to see how they D line because they didn't get no pressure.
No, they didn't, bro. They were trash all night.
They was double teaming the hell out of Joe.
They kept rushing with 4, and I know, and I realized what Steve was hoping. Magnolia was hoping that he would get his D line to get some kind of pass rush with 4.
Hard to do when Chris Jones got 4 bodies on him and ain't nobody else doing nothing.
And they got cooked.
Bro,
because them dudes just kind of they was.
I ain't seen a wall like that since the playoffs with Giannis. They just built a border like, yeah, Chris, you ain't getting through.
Right.
You not getting through.
And it's crazy because it's like you saw Keenan Allen. He looked like his old self.
He looked like Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
We use them in the red zone, like I told us to use. No, we want to use them as number 1 wide receiver.
Don't even get me started on Keenan.
No. We starting on Keenan Allen.
That pissed me off so much. Like we had
It didn't for me. I just laughed because I'm like typical Bears. We ain't use them right.
Exactly, bro.
I'm like typical, bro.
We turn the oldest mug on this mug. He gonna be the wide receiver.
What are we talking about?
And they had fans calling this man out of shape, calling him slow, all of that.
I'll be slow if I'm 35 on the outside. Yeah. These corners is 10 years younger than me. Yes. put me in the slot and let me go to work like I can. But no, you didn't
Exactly.
do it.
They didn't do it.
Let me
Mm,
cook in the red zone. You didn't do it. Well, you got
mm.
to get to the red
Hard
zone to
hard to
cook.
do when you're force feeding someone named Rome Odunze.
Mm.
I wouldn't even say he's forced in Rome. I don't know who the hell
No,
he.
he was. He was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I
You want
feel
me to
like
show
it
you
was
the stats?
somebody else. Who?
No,
You
it
want me to
was
show you the
Rome.
stats? I'll show you stats right now. I'm gonna show you. This is okay. So we looked this up, right? Hold on. Give me
I
one
mean,
second.
I
It
believe you
wasn't
because
DJ
Hold on.
until the end of the season
nah,
after
it
people
definitely
were like,
wasn't
"Why
DJ.
is DJ Moore not involved?"
Nope.
And then
He didn't
Cole
start.
Kmet really just didn't have a
And then
He
and
didn't
then want to
start
get
going to.
mad
He didn't start going to DJ till the end of the season.
till the end
and
of the
then
year.
and then want to get mad at DJ talking about he got poor body language. I
Right.
do.
I would have poor body language.
I would
Right.
have
I
poor
would
body
too, bro.
language.
Like, bruh. I'm
I've been losing my whole life.
exactly, bro. Like, come on.
You
Mm-hmm.
want me to lose my whole life and not get the ball?
Right.
Nah, ain't happening.
Like, bro, I couldn't imagine what Cole was feeling, bro. Like, bro, that man was coming off like 750 yards just to drop
He
to
was
And now,
400.
49.
right,
I looked at.
and they
Just
trying
to
to act
drop
like
to
he
400, bro,
and
is
they trying to act
crazy.
Now
like he
Rome.
trash.
Now Rome did not have. He didn't have the highest targets, but this is what we talking about. I'm gonna show you right now. Look at this. And you can look at the numbers, and you can understand why we say he was force feeding us. Watch this. If I can get it. Can y'all see it good now?
Yeah, scroll down though.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I scrolled in so everybody can see it. Sorry. Dad's out the way. Can y'all see it good now? Okay, good. Now look at this.
Wait,
Look
where
at the
the
targets. It's all.
hold
It's.
on.
I got it by targets. Look at the targets.
Wait, so you mean Keenan Allen only had 10 more yards than Rome Odunze
Mm-hmm.
and had way more targets? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
10 more
But
targets.
look at the receptions, right? Look at that. Look at the big disparity for Rome Doomsday compared to, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at that is crazy. That's crazy. How? Like, mm.
Bro, the crazy part is like we won 5 games with this.
And I looked at like Gerald Everett's numbers the years prior
Bro,
and all
Gerald
that.
Everett had no business being eighth in targets, bro. Like,
Running
I'm
it a
sorry.
freaking idiot,
That
Waldron.
man had no. I wouldn't even say it was
Nah, bro,
Waldron. We'll
it's
get to
not
that
even
in a
Walt.
minute.
Yeah, we gonna get to that.
We'll get to
Not
that in a
giving
minute.
Kokomet
We'll get
targets
to
the
that in
first
a
No,
half of
no,
minute.
the
no,
game.
no. It
So
We'll
you
wasn't
get
him.
to
can't
that
be
in a
It
minute.
wasn't him.
But
It wasn't him,
anyway,
bro. It wasn't
uh,
him.
the fact that
It
Gerald
wasn't all
Everett
on
was
Walt.
top 10 in targets is crazy.
Julius, he put him. He
I
put
mean,
4 snaps.
it wasn't all on Waldron, but he the main reason why he was here, brought here.
Cool.
That was Waldron. He wanted. He played with him.
Gerald Everett. He's
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah. I know that. It wasn't. And they tried to go to Gerald in the beginning of the season. Remember?
Yeah, they
Everybody
put
was like, "Why is Gerald paying
Early
more
and
than
often.
they
Yeah.
put
Cole?" Right?
Homer out there.
But he never got chemistry
And
with
Homer's
Caleb.
still on the team, but that's again, I ain't getting into
He
that
never
now.
got chemistry with Caleb. Remember that?
Well,
So they
Homer
kept trying.
still on the team because nobody could catch the ball in special team.
Whose fault is that?
Pose because he can't go find nobody in
Exactly.
special team. And that's the main reason why special team been garbage for like since he's been here.
Like, you ain't
Well,
even
okay,
trying.
well, we can talk about it because
I don't
we are
know. I
here.
still don't know why Hightower still got a job.
I
Even though I
don't
don't be
either,
wish I
but
don't
Oh,
wish for people jobs, but dude, he's
bro,
literally
he
been
stayed with a job. I'm like, dog, get rid of this man.
you're literally listed as having a top 3 worst special team for like 5 years straight.
they was trying
Is
to
that
get
what
rid
it
of
is?
him, but they
Bro, I can't remember the last time Hightower had a successful special team. I really
It's
don't.
been a while.
Okay,
That
And
I
if
have
one
it
to
year,
was,
look it up.
20,
I'll
I
look it
and
think
up.
it
I'm
was
about to say,
2022. It might
I'm
have
about
been
to
his
say,
first year here,
I'm about to
2022.
say, it was his first year here. I think that's what gave everybody so much confidence in him.
Right, because
So you
Cairo had like he went like 93% on field goals that year too.
well, I also think it does. One thing I one thing I think I can say about special teams that I know is like you said, if the GM don't get you the guys, it's gonna be hard to produce. Now Dave told produce he always had pretty good special teams, but his special teams is better when he has better players. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that Hightower is Dave Tobe at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what you said 2 seconds ago. Poles got to get him better players. But you
I
can't get
mean,
him better
yeah,
players if you
but
got guys
Dominic
you hired on.
Zavada, learn that name,
I,
Ryan
If
Poles.
you
I mean,
signing guys
yeah,
on
Learn
practice
that
No,
name right
squad,
now.
it's
no.
but
long.
then,
Get
but
comfortable with that name.
he also is in charge of putting people out there that he know can do their job, and
Facts.
I seen him put Tyler Scott out there to be gunner.
Yeah, but he ain't had nobody else to go out there.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah, he did. They were just trying to find something for Tyler to do. He was like, well, let's see if he can be gunner, and got his ass killed.
You talking about Tyler Scott?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he put Jade out there. Jade went out there to smoke people. I said, there you go, using your mind.
But everybody ain't that. Jade is a football player.
Yeah, I don't know
You
what
know,
the hell Tyler
not
Scott is.
Tyler Scott is
He on
pretty
the Colts
but he
practice
just
squad. That's what he is.
I ain't gonna lie. I think he should go try out for the Olympics for flag football.
come on, dog.
He ain't gonna play. What the fuck is it? What I'm saying?
He on a practice squad for a reason, bro. He ain't.
Oh my
Like,
god,
bro, but he could be the coldest wide receiver in Olympics history.
man, come on. You know he can't track no deep ball.
Hey, what year
If you
did we
can't
draft Tyler Scott?
2022,
22,
What round?
third,
Fourth round.
fourth.
fourth.
Fourth
Oh,
round.
2023. Take that back, right? 23. One of them
Yeah,
years.
23.
23. It was 23. Yeah.
23.
Fourth. You said fourth round.
Third rounder, something.
Fourth rounder.
Third rounder.
No, fourth rounder.
Fourth rounder.
Fourth. Okay.
We use a fourth round pick on a barely 6 foot player at wide receiver, knowing that we needed weapons on the outside. See, it's stuff like that makes me side eye Ryan Poles. It's like, bro, like, come on, man. What are we doing, man?
Well, we know he can't find no damn wideouts. That's his
Hmm.
his
Like,
worst. That's been his
even
kryptonite.
like if you knew that you was going to draft Roman Doomsday, or if he was on your draft board, why even bring in Keenan Allen? There was no need for that.
I think, bro, Tyler Scott a colt.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
He's on the
I
I
Colts
did not
practice
even know
squad.
that.
That's what I said.
I would have
Practice
drafted
squad.
Flowers there. That's just me. But it is what it is.
I remember when we was looking at him in the whole draft process. I'm like, he's fast, but they're using him as an X in Cincinnati, and the motherfucker is not an X. So if we're not using, so I said, oh, okay, we're gonna use him in a slot, and then Justin threw him that perfect ball down the field. He dropped it. I was like, damn, this nigga can't catch. What can you do?
You can't track the ball deep.
You can't try, and like if you can't track the ball deep, you not dangerous with the ball because you ain't no yak merchant. You're not good. You're not no route runner. And then we try to use on the jet sweep. You fumble the damn jet sweep.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. I'm like, wow.
It's like he's getting to Valus Jones territory.
Come on, Steve-O.
Where the heck is Valus Jones even at?
He's the
I've
third.
lost
He's
track.
the third or fourth string running back for New Orleans.
Yeah, he is.
That garbage team, bro.
Yeah, my cousin called me and said, "What shall I expect out of him? You're not going to see him." That's what I told him.
We're laughing at V12. Bears fans said he's the next Debo.
I know they didn't tell. I know they didn't say a 26-year-old rookie was going to be the next Debo.
Hey, Julius. I knew when we made that pick. I'm thinking like this dude. We just made. I was so heated because I knew when I heard he was 26. I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Was he
like,
in
his
the?
age
Was
crazy?
Was
I'm
he
like,
though? Was he
crazy?
Was he in? Was Tyler Scott in the same draft as Xavier?
Xavier who?
Worthy.
Oh.
Say what?
No.
Because I feel like
I don't believe so.
No.
But I feel like
Worthy was 2024.
Or was it Hyatt? Somebody fast.
Worthy was 24, I thought, right?
Worthy was last year.
That's what I thought. He was 2024. I think
it was Thornton in that draft.
Got drafted. Somebody fast got drafted earlier before Tyler.
Was it Rasheed Rice?
Nah, he was faster.
It
Somebody's
was
faster than that.
it was
Was it
Sterling.
Hyatt?
Hold on. Let me see.
Hyatt ain't been good for the Giants.
Yeah, Hyatt got drafted in the 3rd round, so that might be you
Let
talking
me
about.
see. I'm gonna go to that draft. Hold on. What year?
Ain't been good with the Giants though. So that's
All I
probably
know
not
is it was a fast wide receiver that was ahead of him, and he was like, he's gonna be the guy for us. He's gonna be that
Alec
fast
Pierce.
guy for us. No, Alex not a burner.
No, Alec Pierce was a year prior to Alex
Hold on.
that draft, so it wouldn't be.
No, him and Alec were in the same draft.
They weren't.
Yeah,
What?
they were.
No, he came out I'm telling you, he came out
I'm bringing it up, y'all. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure Alec
Trying
Pierce
to
was
find
in that draft because I wanted Alec
because
Pierce.
you got to remember that was the George Pickens.
Because it was that year, and then the year after that, Tyler Scott came out.
Yeah,
They
it
were
was
teammates for
Jackson. It was Jackson, Smith-Njigba, then it was Jordan, then it was Quinn Johnson, then it was Jaden Hyatt, then it was Zay Flowers. I
Yeah.
think it was Zay.
It was Zay
Probably
Flowers.
it was Zay because it was
I'm
like
looking it up right now.
you gonna be our Zay. I'm like, no, the fuck he ain't. Yeah, they had Zay. Yeah, Rasheed was in there. Jonathan Mingo.
Jaden Reed. It was Jaden Reed.
Oh, Jaden Reed.
Bro,
That's what it was.
that kid,
It was,
man.
yeah.
Oh, from the Packers.
I was
Yep.
hot that we didn't get
Yeah.
Jaden
It was
Reed.
That's
Jaden
because
Reed.
Jay Reed and Jay Reed from Chicago, bro. Like that's
Right,
crazy.
and he
I
really wanted to
was-
be a Bear, and then
I-
and then
I wanted
Tank
that
Dell
kid.
Tank Dell win the 3rd round. Jalen Hyatt, he still ain't really done nothing.
Yeah, he really hasn't.
Damn, that's
Downs,
the same draft. That's the same draft with Puka and Tinkle.
We could have gave Justin freaking that man.
Puka. Oh yeah,
Michael
Puka was
Wilson.
in that draft, bro. That's
Michael
crazy.
Wilson's in that draft.
Tank was in the draft too.
Tank was in the draft.
Yeah, he was in 3rd round.
Yeah.
Damn, we missed
But
out
at
so
least
many.
always remember that the Pickens draft it had Pierce.
Speaking of wide
Darius Davis.
that too. But
Juice.
speaking of wide receivers, I think a wide receiver one was born last night.
Who?
Quentin Johnson was balling.
Boy,
No.
he was.
No.
I was shocked.
But it's
I ain't
it's like
believing it.
Ricky that's the wide receiver one over there. And that's
Nope.
I ain't saying he's the 100% 100 facto, but that's if he could stack these performances, yeah.
Y'all can quote me whatever. You can bring it back if he do. Nope. The man still gonna catch with his body.
Hey, he cooked last night.
90% of the league catch with their damn body.
Yeah,
No,
that's
they
fact.
don't.
Oh,
But
yes, they do.
okay,
Yeah,
but the
they do.
elite ones.
That's what I'm saying. The elites, but it's like 5 elites.
Right.
It's like 10. But we'll see.
Nah, there's 5 elites.
Name
You got
10.
Jamar Chase,
I mean, when you
Justin
Jamar Chase,
Jefferson,
Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins.
T.
Y'all
Higgins.
all catch with his hands. DJ Moore,
I won't
right?
necessarily say T.
Devontae Adams. What's his name? He at Seattle now. What's his name?
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Not him. White boy.
Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp still catch with his hands good.
I don't know if he top 10.
That's 6. He still, I say catch with his hands. Still elite with them hands. Mike Evans. Hold on.
Hall of Famer.
Allen Robinson. Don't stop playing, Mike.
You done messed me up, man. I was
That's
Bro,
my
I
dad.
don't even get that. I don't get that wide attention, bro.
cooking, man.
Because
Nico
when he came
Collins.
to Detroit, he did diddly squat.
Nico
I ain't get
Collins.
that wide attention.
Nico will catch on it with his body too.
No, he
don't. Don't
Yeah,
do
he
that.
do.
No, he
does
don't.
not.
When you
No,
going
he
deep,
does not.
when
No,
you
he
going
does
deep,
not.
when you going deep on a route, you can't. Most times receivers do catch with their body.
Yeah, deep.
Here.
But I'm
And on slants. And on slants sometimes.
On slants, yes, but I'm saying like he missed.
Did you say Wilson? Did you say Garrett Wilson?
I didn't say Garrett, but yeah, we got guys now. I'm not saying.
I get. But you said elite. All those players you said weren't elite.
Not all elite, but I'm saying they're all okay. So elite is probably like 5 guys, right? But Quentin Johnson ain't gonna be above them 10 people I just named, and I ain't even say Puka.
I don't know. He's still young. He still can get better. One thing I know about wide receivers, you can improve hands. Like it's routes. That's a different type of determination. Getting better with your footwork, getting better, but getting your hands strong. Get a goddamn jug machine.
I mean,
It's
I'm
that
not.
simple.
I'm not saying. I'm
You
not
feel
saying
me?
he can't. I don't believe it though. I'm not. I'm not buying the hype at the one game. Just
I
saying.
mean, I ain't buying the hype either, but I ain't seen none of that last year. That's all I was saying. I didn't see a hint of what he did last year.
No, yeah, he definitely showed he has the capability. I mean, what they
And that's all I'm
released
saying. He
coming
got the
out the draft, but
capability.
I just
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't think
Yeah.
because to me, I say this having Keenan Allen helps because now you got a third guy that you have to worry about. It was just him and
Yeah.
Ladd last year. He didn't really do as well, but now you got
Lad,
Keenan Allen.
Lad McConkey ball too.
Ladd McConkey cold. He cold as hell.
He is cold, bro. For a white boy,
Cold.
he cold.
That
I'm
boy
not gonna
cold,
lie.
man.
Feel like that.
That
Y'all
boy
got to
cold, man.
For a white boy, he cold for real. He
get
cold.
Now,
no.
I've been having this debate for the longest. Who colder, him or Ricky? I got
Him.
Lad.
You got
I got
Lad.
Lad.
I
I'm
got
about to say,
Lad for
I've
real.
always
Lad,
been
Lad cold
I've
for real.
always had Lad over Ricky. Even Ricky
Lad is
cold,
cold.
Ricky
but
cold,
Lad
but
nice.
he ain't Lad. Lad is
Yeah,
nice.
Lad different.
Lad is cold for real. Like
Man,
Yes.
different, man. He is different. He is cold. I
Give
like him.
give Georgia they props. That was a 3-star cat right there. Come on now.
no, we're not. We're talking about Lad McConkey.
Yes, you are.
I
We're
like
talking
Omari
about Lad
Hampton.
McConkey.
It all
Omari
comes back
Hampton
to
looked
us.
good last
I ain't gonna lie, Georgia's a weird college. I don't know
Yeah,
what
they
it is.
are.
We
It's just
weird.
Exactly.
weird.
We
That's,
would
It's
have
I mean, that's stupid.
like
That's
y'all
stanky
wrong.
stupid.
It's like y'all wrong, but y'all don't scare nobody, but y'all do scare people. I don't get it. Like it's weird.
man.
Y'all weird. Y'all such a weird school.
Who y'all
Like,
play this week?
they played Marshall last week, and they want to talk a
We
big game. Like, bro,
it don't really matter who we play. As we gonna play against a lot of good teams.
Nah, it do matter because I was quiet as hell. I ain't had nothing to say last week.
Come on, give my guy Gunner some props. We got Zachariah Branch over there. He cooking it
bro,
up. Looking
they
like Tyreek
played
Hill.
Marshall.
He looking like Tyreek Hill over there.
They played Marshall, bro.
Come on. That's like me going crazy because we beat goddamn Montana State last week.
Exactly. Like, bro, they played Marshall last week.
Don't worry about cuz go ask him, how you feel about the Ducks? We
Mhm.
played
Okay, well
Montana State.
here we go. Here's the top 25 for this week since they want to
Don't
go.
play with me, bro, because he really trying it. He
Y'all
trying to
some
pump up
haters.
a win
Here-
against Marshall. Is
Here's who's
crazy.
playing it. Here's who's playing this week. We'll get this out the way. So what's they?
Y'all some haters, man.
No,
Give me a second.
Penn State should destroy FIU.
Bro, y'all got two garbage teams back to back.
Yeah, they do.
Y'all play Austin. Get the
They play Austin P.
get the hell out of here, bro.
You talking about us?
Yes, y'all.
Man.
I ain't gonna
Y'all
lie.
play
I'm
Austin
not
P.
gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all setting yourself up for failure because y'all play Tennessee and Alabama back to back.
But you gotta realize, Tennessee, they trenches, they offensive line still ain't where it need to be.
I get that,
Our
but
offensive line is good there.
but
It's
Tennessee and Alabama been playing quality players.
we
Y'all ain't.
we not worried about no Tennessee. All they do to us is lose every year. We not
Y'all,
worried.
y'all
The
better not
one team we
lose.
worried about is Florida. That's the team we
And
worried about.
Vandy.
Ain't nobody worried about Florida.
Florida, man, that team.
Florida like the Bears. They got to prove it on the field. I
Yeah,
don't
they
believe
do.
nothing.
That's
I don't
true.
believe nothing.
That's
Here we go
fact.
right
They
here.
do got to
Nah.
prove it on the field.
DJ,
Hey, Julius Arch Manning should play well this week. He got San Jose State.
Man,
So let's look. Yeah, so we're gonna go down the top
He should
25.
play
Who's
well
playing
this
this
week.
week?
I need
He ain't got to play a real defense this week. He should ball this week.
We'll see. Penn State. They
should
polish
destroy
them boys.
FIU.
y'all gonna stop
Texas.
hating on it.
Texas gonna destroy them boys.
They gonna destroy. Hey, Arch gonna have 5 touchdowns.
Illinois finna destroy.
hey, shout out for Illinois being ranked 11. Shout out.
Shout
And
out,
I'm not gonna lie.
my
They
guy.
coach.
Woo!
I ain't gonna lie. They building something nice over in Illinois right now. I'm not gonna
Florida State finna destroy East Texas A&M.
Yes, they are.
Hey,
it's gonna be a
State
good game.
Interesting.
It's gonna
That's gonna
be
be
a rivalry
interesting.
game. That game
That's
always.
That game
goes.
always close.
It's gonna get
always
dirty.
close.
It's gonna get nasty.
I'm gonna pick Iowa with the upset.
Yep, I'm going Iowa too.
Hey, I ain't mad at that because something got to turn for Iowa. Something got to
Hey,
turn
Baylor, SMU. I'm gonna go SMU.
for them.
Yep.
Yeah, SMU,
Indiana.
Hey, okay,
Indiana.
y'all. Real quick, I watched that IU game last week. Why are people pubbing up Fernando Mendoza? That dude was garbage last week, and they played Old Dominion.
I don't know.
That dude was straight garbage.
First off, his name Fernando.
What? They got this dude as a top quarterback in what universe? Why?
Because he
I'm
like
yo,
that.
No, that dude is garbage.
Yeah, all right.
I don't
Just,
understand that.
just
Anyway,
like y'all, just like your boy from Clemson.
K
Ain't gonna
Club
say
it.
nobody.
hey,
Oh yeah,
hey,
Clay didn't look
Cade
like
had a
shit.
bad night.
That
Hey,
man look
hey,
like shit.
he had a bad
Use
night.
my language, y'all.
Hey, that LSU quarterback looked nice.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Nussy,
that's
Yeah,
yeah,
my.
he
Yeah,
was
he
he was
looked
cleaning.
look
That
good.
dude
He
is
Look
a
good.
Nussy was cleaning.
psychopath.
Texas Tech and
Nussmeyer look
Penn
good,
State.
man.
Okay, I like Texas Tech. Their quarterback decent.
Mm-hmm.
Their quarterback decent.
I ain't
Utah
hit to
State,
him.
Texas A&M, Texas A&M.
I'm gonna take Texas A&M.
Smoke.
Marcel Reed is decent.
Y'all
Georgia got
playing
Austin
the
P,
fact
bro.
the,
I'm
the fact
waxing.
the fact that y'all playing a D3 school is crazy.
Hey man, it is what it is. You got to play
Grambling
your
gonna
heart
get
against.
Grambling
Grambling gonna
go
get
get they
destroyed.
belts behind
Get that
belts
nice
are
check.
behind.
Hey,
Oregon gonna beat Oklahoma State.
Steve-O,
Yeah,
y'all better
Oregon.
beat
Oregon.
them.
Oh, Dante Moore,
Man, we waxing
decent.
them.
Yeah,
Steve-O,
cause
Hey,
y'all at home.
Dante
Y'all in
Moore from
Austin.
Detroit. Know
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, I can't tell yet.
Dante Moore from
I know
Detroit.
I know
Young
he's
blood.
talented. I know he's talented, but I can't tell if he good yet.
Clemson gonna win.
They
Yeah.
gonna bounce back against Troy.
Klubnik will have a great game,
Steve-O,
Yes,
and everybody
and
be
then
on his
you will
ass
stop
again.
disrespecting my White King
y'all,
like that.
No, hell no. I'm never saying White King.
You stop disrespecting my White King like that.
Steve-O.
Anyway,
Yo,
Kentucky and Ole Miss. I'm gonna pick Ole Miss.
I got a question for Steve really quick. How are we so certain that Tennessee gonna give some Georgia some competition when they over here giving
it's not
low tier
that
schools all of these points on defense?
because they're playing teams
Joey
better than you're
Aguilar.
playing.
That's how.
That's
They ain't
why.
play
Joey
no better team than we
Aguilar.
played last
Learn
week.
that
They
name.
didn't.
Who they play?
Learn
I'm pretty
Joey
sure they
Aguilar.
play somebody better than
Trash
y'all.
team.
They
Joey
played
Aguilar.
Syracuse. They played Syracuse. Yes, they played a better team better than
Florida,
y'all.
we
Yeah, they
already.
did.
Man.
Yes, they did.
Florida got a good test against South Florida.
Hey, South Florida, nice though.
Yeah, Utah.
Utah looked good last week.
Shout
I
out to
ain't
my
gonna lie,
boy.
Paul. Can we talk about? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what's going on in North Carolina, but who told this man to go get a South Alabama transfer and make him their starting quarterback?
Yo, dude, arm is trash.
Arm. He not a quarterback.
Yo,
Period.
I saw him
Who?
go that out route. I was like, what kind
They're
of
they're
Oh,
the
you talking
starting.
about Gio Lopez?
Yeah. How did he?
yo,
How?
he
The
suck.
money they paid him? That's how.
He suck.
Why would you pay a South Alabama quarterback?
Because they're not bright.
He suck.
And then we
That's
got
terrible. Like when he came out, I'm like,
Bro, they better put in Bryce Barker this week.
hey
Mike,
I
Julie.
think they are.
Miami. Yeah, what's up, Jay?
The
We got
youth.
we got Julia. We got freaking Gregory's his little brother
Hey,
right here.
bro, talk,
And
Lenore
South
Sellers
Carolina
could.
quarterback.
Lenore Sellers gonna cook against
Lenore
South Carolina
Sellers.
State.
Who was my
Lord,
little
fellas.
brother?
Lenore Sellers.
He
Yeah,
gonna cook. He gonna
What
cook
the
against
hell?
South
I didn't
Carolina
know it
State.
was. How you got a South Carolina and a South Carolina? That's too much.
South Carolina State's an
LSU.
HBCU.
Y'all need
That's
to
why.
You gonna
change
beat
the name.
LSU gonna dog Tech at home.
Hey, Nussy, give me some Nussy.
Arizona State.
Sam Levitt.
It's gonna be a good
Learn
Tough.
that
matchup.
name, Sam Levitt.
And then we go to our team.
Big dog.
Y'all better
Woo,
not
woo, woo.
choke this game because the Oklahoma got a good defense.
I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie.
Michigan
I
coming
got
out
a
on top though. Don't play.
I got a soft spot for Michigan and shit
Exactly.
no, let me explain myself. My cousin coached Bryce Underwood. That's why.
At Belleville.
Yeah, Belleville.
Bryce is the truth.
Bryce is the king. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I knew.
Alabama, they got to bounce back.
Hey, LSU motherfuckers are still bad.
Hey, where the Kansas game at?
They still bad at Bryce.
Ain't no, I don't know. They might not.
Kansas
Got
got
past Kansas.
a good game this week. They
I
got
think Kansas might play a different day though.
no, they don't play today. I thought they played
I
today.
didn't see them today.
They didn't top 25.
Yeah, no, but they play this week. I thought.
But that's top 25.
Hold on, let me see.
What they in there?
Oh, that's why you put top 25. They're not. They're not ranked.
You
That's
know,
why.
Big 12? Are they Big 12?
They're Big 12.
Steve will think he feeling himself today. His girl AJ Lee came back last night.
Hey, enough. Yeah,
Kansas,
see,
Missouri,
they got
yeah.
Missouri. That's gonna be a
I
good game.
wasn't. I'm happy, but I ain't that damn happy.
Like that's gonna be a good game. Kansas been good though. They solid.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, when you playing Wagger, you should be good.
No, they were decent last year though. The
No,
problem was
I was
their
just talking
quarterback
shit.
got hurt last year.
I was just talking. Is he back or
Yeah, he's back.
what did he hurt? I forgot what did he hurt?
I think he like did something with his leg. Might have I forgot what he did, but he like injured his leg last year.
Yeah, I remember them. They started off real good.
Yeah, they tough when their quarterback's healthy. When Jalen Daniels
Did
is healthy, they nice.
did Jalen play when they played? Because they played Colorado
Yes, they
in a
did.
bowl game, right? Or was it the
Yeah,
end of the season?
it was the end of the season, but Jalen didn't play. I don't
Finna
believe.
trigger some
And they
people real
still
quick.
beat their ass.
Yeah, like that. You know, their backup quarterback is Brett Ballard,
What?
yeah, Brett Ballard, the son of Chris Ballard.
I didn't even know Brett Bradley had a son.
Or
I
Chris
mean, Chris
Ballard has
Bradley.
a
I mean,
son.
Chris Bradley had a son.
Yeah, apparently he do. Look just like him too. It's crazy. They showed a picture
Nah,
of
for
him
real.
on the
I guess.
sideline
I
last
guess if
week.
your name Chris, your son gonna look. Cause if
Bro,
have y'all
bro,
seen
they showed
Chris
a picture
Henry?
of him on the sideline last week. I'm
Chris
sitting there
Henry.
like, bro, he looked just like Chris
Have,
Ballard,
have,
and they're like,
have
that's
you
Chris
have y'all
Ballard's
seen
son.
have y'all seen Chris Henry Jr.?
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Chris
Mm-mm.
he
Henry
nice.
Jr.
I
A
saw
Hey,
that.
splitting a
I saw that
splitting
modern day
image.
game
Mm-mm.
against Valverde, bro. Chris Henry is
yes, Chris
crazy.
I,
Henry
I
is good,
I'm
man.
not. That's
He had
cheating.
died.
Ohio State cheating. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
I'm
bring
Cause
him
not.
up
ain't
on
no way,
five.
dog. Like that
If you
dude's a
think
cheat.
I'm finna guard Jeremiah and his big ass, no,
Like
no.
Mm-mm.
Chris Henry a cheat code, bro. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say.
man.
Chris Henry Jr. a cheat code.
So
That's crazy.
speaking of Jeremiah Smith, do you guys think that he's as good as Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I think the kid
I
is
think he
Yeah.
better.
better.
I
Think he
think
better?
he. I think he's gonna end up being the best wide receiver
Yeah, I think
Ohio
he
State history.
better.
He's literally like
Gino's cousin.
he's better. He's gifted at everything. He has an
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
NFL body.
Mm-hmm.
He got strong hands. He don't catch with his body. He know everything in the route tree. He's strong,
Mm-hmm.
vertical,
Hey man,
contested.
when you get to run routes when you're like 10 years old with Geno Smith, you know you cold, bro.
Yeah, for sure. You
That
were born to
motherfucker.
play wide receiver.
He was born to play
Mm-hmm.
wide receiver. Like he
That
Yeah.
was always
motherfucker.
training with
He
Geno when he
perfected
was
a
a kid.
post at 10.
He did.
Like him and Geno always trained together when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So he was born to play wide receiver for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. You know how fucked up that it is. You in practice and your wife say, hey, that's a late ball.
Right.
How
Like you
you
gonna be
know?
like, bro, come on now.
How you know it's late?
Like you know Jeremiah Smith probably always chew out the
I
quarterback
got
in that
I got
room.
$100 million cousin. That's how I know it's late.
Right.
Right.
He'll be like, bro, come
So
on, bro.
you know.
Hey, I'm used to NFL quarterbacks throwing to me. Stop it. Quit playing, bro. My
So
cousin make good
And
money.
we
so
ain't talking
Greg.
about backups.
So you
Right.
want to you
My
want.
cousin's the starting quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. You better be throwing better footballs right now.
So Greg, you want to kick us off on this whole debacle that happened yesterday?
Who?
For
What?
sure, man.
So we
For
gonna
Oh,
sure.
let
oh
Because
Greg go
yeah. You
first.
we
go
Y'all see
ahead,
the
Greg.
name I put down. You see the name I put in
yeah,
the corner.
because Bear's Twitter is funny because
Who the
when
hell
he
is
put
that
out
number
the
one?
story about Justin Fields and how he had an issue with Andy Dalton, people ate that up, right? And people were trying to use that against Justin.
Yep.
It is what it is. But now he put this piece out about Caleb and the coaching staff. And all of a sudden, because it's Caleb, nobody wants to believe it. It's a problem. He's a quack. This is a hit piece. The
Mhm.
man is well connected. I'm not saying all of it is true, no, but he used to be the main sports writer for USA Today. He's connected with other GMs. He even said in his live with CHGO that he spoke with other five NFL GMs to get what they think about Caleb. And also, he spoke with prior players and coaches that were on the staff. So this wasn't just some nonsense that he put out. People got to get out of their feelings. And if anything, this was more about how Ryan Poles created a mess for Caleb. Yeah,
Mm.
Caleb had his issues. Yeah,
He
he
going.
wasn't perfect. However, that's where the coaches come in at to steer him in the right direction. And that goes back to, okay, Ryan Poles, what standard did you set for your coaches for them to pass that down to Caleb? Because it is not fair to put it all on Caleb because he's a young kid coming into a new profession or a new league, I should say, the NFL. So he's got to learn how to be a pro. He's got to learn how to carry himself. He's got to learn how to interact with the media, how to interact with his teammates, his coaches. What is it that he needs to do to be the best that he can for the sake of the Chicago Bears? And that goes down to the coaches. And all of that was spilled out in this article to the point where he even said the reason why they gave Tyson Bagent that extension so fast is because Ben Johnson knows, all right, man, look, I ain't got much time. So if Caleb don't pan out, I got me a safety net and Tyson Bagent. Again, who created that? That goes back to Ryan Poles. Because if you knew that you was going to draft Caleb last year, you should have got rid of Matt Eberflus. That way you would have bought grace for everybody. But now you put Caleb on the fast track by just messing up the whole marriage, man. I said it last week, and I joined y'all's show. I know we all wanted Ben Johnson because he was the next hottest thing. Cool. We've been here before. We were there with McNaghy. You know what I'm saying? He was the hottest name on the block. Everybody wanted him because he came from Andy Reid, and the Chiefs had won Super Bowls with him, and this and that, yada yada. We'd have been through that before. This ain't Ben Johnson being hired and nothing new for us. We done had this type of hire before, man. I just hate the fact that now all of this is coming out and people are mad at him and even mad at people who are kind of taking up for Taylor's or Ty Dunne, saying like, hey man, he ain't just some slouch. It's like, nah, bro, we all want insight on what happened. Like we still don't know what happened with Allen Williams. What happened with Allen Williams?
Same
Nobody
with
knows.
children. And I'll leave
Right.
it at that.
And who does that goes back to? Ryan Poles. All of this goes back to him, man. Every last bit of it. So that's why I kept saying yesterday, it ain't even about Caleb for me, but it's about Ryan Poles. But this season is critical for you because let the Bears not win again. Let us go 5-10 or
12.
5-12. Let us go 5-12 again. It's like, all right, Poles, what are we doing, bro?
Which is possible with this schedule, but go on.
But
It's very
hold on.
possible.
But I wanna say this. He's not saying he's nagging, bro.
No one.
Now,
Wait,
bro,
hold
don't
on.
hold
Hold
on.
on.
Let me finish. Let me finish. And listen, brother, this ain't. I'm not trying to disrespect you or nothing. This is what I be. This is what be making me upset. Y'all don't be listening. He never said they's the same person. He said he was a hot hire. That's just nobody said they're the same as play calling. It's just
Yeah, I never
the
said
definition of
that.
hot
I
hire.
did not
That's
say
what it
that.
is. The hot guy on the
Exactly.
the
Get out
the
your feelings, man.
the
It's it's,
guy the
it's a
guy
similar
the guy
hire.
that everybody
Julian,
wants. He we hired him. So I'm not trying to disrespect you or nothing, bro. I'm just saying this. You're not the only one. Bears fans do this a lot, and it upsets me because like people listen and don't listen all the way. It's like stop taking certain stuff and then turning it and making it seem what it's not. Because he's not saying they're the same. Because they're definitely not the same. But at the same time, we hired Matt Nagy because he was the new hot guy. Like everybody wanted him. Same with Ben Johnson. And Ben
Julian,
Johnson proved on the field. Yeah, go ahead.
it's even further than that. What about the freaking Wanstead? When we hired him, he was a hot name.
Yeah, we
I'm
weren't
going
even
way
born yet.
back then. But
I mean,
like,
I was. I'm old.
yeah, you get the gist.
I mean, but that's just one thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I had to say that because I don't. That is that has become a pet peeve of mine.
And here's another thing, right? Even if he isn't, we don't know that yet, right? We don't know if he's Nagy or not because he hasn't coached yet. That's why we play the games, correct?
Yeah.
Like he
Yep.
could end up like Nagy, and then what? Then
Right.
we
We
look
don't know.
dumb again.
We don't know yet. We
We
don't
don't
know.
know yet. So to say he's not Nagy is crazy to say too because we don't know that yet.
Hmm.
We just don't.
Eh, Yeah, we don't. And like I said, man, people they're in their feelings right now because they don't want nobody attacking Caleb. I even said
We'll
this
get
back in
over
the
that. That's gonna
you got to
happen.
get over it. This is what comes with being a number one pick. But I also said in the beginning of May, during the spring, when I said, yo, it wasn't a fair situation that Caleb was put in because now you're putting all of this pressure on him. You're not even going to give him time to develop. And I said the media
Oh, you
discourse
can go
should be
next. I
interesting.
got
And then what happened? You had Dan Orlovsky saying stuff. You had Colin Cowherd saying stuff. You had other people saying stuff. And every time they put something out of what they were hearing or what they were getting from camp, people want to attack them. And I said, once again, this goes back to polls, bro. You created this. You got your golden child that you wanted, and then come and find out in this article whether it's true or not. The way you even handled that process, if anybody did not
you.
have Caleb as the number one guy, that you didn't even listen to them. That's another ding on you. Him possibly hiding the fact that Ryan Poles knew that Caleb may possibly have dyslexia and hid that from the coaches. And that was not just coming from Ty Dunne, that came from Bill Zimmerman as well, who was closely connected to the Bears.
He said he heard it. He said he heard something. He heard rumblings on it. So
Right.
go ahead,
So
sis. You got your hand up. So well, go ahead. Finish, Greg. And
yeah, just real quick.
go
I
ahead.
just
Yeah.
want to say that. So I'm like I said, I'm not saying all of this is true. I'm not saying none of that. However, this is from a credible guy, well respected guy, and the fact that he was willing to speak to CHGO up close and personal and be like, "Yo, yeah, this is what I reported. This is who I spoke with. You can take it for what it is, or you can disregard what I got to put out." Like I respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's what we want from journalists, right? They put out a story that nobody likes. All right, man, address it head on. Don't be a pussy about it. And he did not do that. And that's why I said I respect him for that. You're like, yo, you put it out, stand on it. Now, if it's wrong, then you got to answer for that. But if it's right, hey, kudos to you, man. But we'll see, man. I still got the Bears going 7-10 this year. That's my max. We'll be mediocre at best, in my opinion. I'm not expecting much. New coach, new players, new system, new everything, man. This is gonna take time. And I'm just hoping that Caleb has a solid season. So that's all I got, man.
Mm. Go ahead, sis. You got your hand up.
All right. So I say this, and I'm not the biggest fan of Tyler Dunne, but he is connected, even though he was wrong about he who shall not be named. We'll get to that later. Um, because I know personally, but I will say this: this article isn't a surprise if you actually kept up with Caleb in college or read his scouting report at all. Remember when people came out about him and his treatment of his teammates at USC? That wasn't a joke. Actually, I watched it up close and personal when they played here at Notre Dame. After I think it was his first, it might have been his second interception because he threw like 4 that game. It was the second interception. He's over there yelling at everybody. He even threw water on one of the linemen. So his attitude and his the way he comes off, that's not a surprise if you pay close attention. But people don't want to talk about that because it's Caleb Williams. They want to give him a pass for everything. Like he's not he needs to grow up. He needs to mature. That's what he needs to do. He needs to mature as a person. And exactly what I thought was true ended up being true. This man was not paying attention during the film session. You have to watch film. That's required by the NFL and the NFLPA. So saying you didn't get help watching film or whatever, that was on you because you weren't paying attention. You were twiddling your thumbs. You weren't even on the right place. You would open your book, you sitting there on the wrong page.
Mm.
If you were paying attention, you wouldn't be on the wrong page. But you thought you were better than everybody else. You come in, you're handed everything. You were in no way a captain last year. You were rolling around on the floor. You let them eat your offensive lineman alive until week 18 of the season. You didn't do anything until week 18 when the season was already over. Right? Like it's crazy that when somebody says something they don't like about Caleb Williams, oh, this guy is bluffing, this, that, and the third. But when he says something about somebody else is true, that doesn't make sense. So he either has sources or he doesn't. Which one is it? It can't be both.
I
You
personally,
can't pick and choose because it doesn't fit a narrative. That's all I got though. Y'all go ahead.
Hold on, you go ahead, Zay. You were breaking up. I didn't hear you.
No, I just didn't know he was the guy who reported that Justin didn't have a good relationship with.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, that was him.
I didn't say I don't ever remember commenting about that situation, but I couldn't believe he was actually the guy who said that. But that's all I wanted to say.
Oh yeah, that was him. That was him. And
Well, I
I
mean,
remember I wasn't saying you,
and
but
from
I
a
know that there was a lot of people that ran with that, even though that was not true at all.
and even let's clarify that because I keep seeing people
Yeah,
saying
he said
he
Andy
said
Dalton had the
Phil.
problem.
No, it was Andy Dalton had the problem with Justin. That was what he said. But
Which
they
isn't
both
true.
said it wasn't true.
Which isn't true.
But I'll say this: I believe there was some truth to it. I don't believe it was as bad as he said it was. Though. You know what I'm saying? I
There
believe it.
wasn't truth to it. I'm telling you. There
Yeah, I
wasn't
don't
truth
believe
to it.
that at all. I
There
don't believe.
wasn't truth. I'm telling you right now, there's not truth to it.
I don't believe half the shit most people
Have,
say.
yeah,
That's
Like,
why
I
I
don't
don't.
a lot
believe
of stuff
this
like
full article of Tyler Dunne. I don't at all. But there is some things that happened that are true about Caleb Williams because you saw it at USC.
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this. Right. Oh, go ahead, Steve. I'll let you go because I got something to
I
say.
just think that's why I just stay out of it completely because it's always two conflicting stories. Is he you get one story of or for example the tape watching, you get one example from multiple players that saying, oh, the organization still should have did such and such. Then you got an organization saying that, oh, it's up to Caleb. Then you got people saying, well, Caleb is doing that. And then you got other people. When it comes down to it, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Only time I start seeing that is when it's starting affecting the field. Quite
Facts.
frankly, it's a little too early to say if it's affecting the field, and he's 2 years in, so I can't really say too much. I don't really give a fuck about all that. His term, how he felt with all the internal problems, because we ain't there. I ain't there. Who knows what's really going on? I'm just sitting back to watch the thing, and that's the thing. People get on Bears Twitters, and we're hearing all these conflicted things, and then with all these conflicted things, you're coming up with your own opinion.
Yep.
Just sit back and watch the game. Especially if you don't got the credentials like a Tyler Dunne or anybody else to be there. If you ain't got no fucking credentials, if you don't know nobody, why are you sitting there saying for a fact that you know anything or this, that, and the third? Let these mugs go do their job. Let
I
the people
agree.
that got jobs do their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's all it is on Twitter. That's why it's very hard for me to be on Twitter because a lot of it ain't it's not fact based. It's opinion based or what I feel or what I heard or what I think. Until you got facts,
Mhm.
don't put it out. That's how I put it.
And
No, you're right.
you know
You're
what's
right. Because
crazy?
I realized, and I thought, go ahead, go ahead,
Oh, my bad, Jules. I just want to interject with Steve-O because he's exactly
go ahead.
right.
No,
And
go ahead, go ahead.
also, and the crazy part is a lot of those stories that were in the article, we saw them happen real time on the field during the season last year. So it's just like, yo, okay, this man clearly ain't bluffing, But like you said, I'm like you, man. We don't nobody, none of us are in these rooms. We're not in the we're not at Hallis Hall. We're not in the locker room. So it's never right for someone to come and talk from a place of, oh, I know X, Y, and Z. All right, no, you don't. Stop it. You don't. All right, relax.
Yeah. It's all of that. It's all that,
You don't know.
and then, like you said, and it's a little bit of it's a bunch of unfair criticism of Caleb because it's just a lot of bullshit. Oh, the fingernails and shit like that. I think a lot of the times Bears fans try to come to defense because they think it's that. And now all the times is that actually it's real criticism that
Yep.
y'all not trying to hear because you so quick to hearing the bullshit. Not everything is bullshit. Not everything is a jab at his personal or a personal jab. Some of them is actual real things. And some of them we gotta ask, because when you're a quarterback, you the leader, and you have to have leader qualities. And if we're hearing that you ain't got leader qualities, they're going to call it out, regardless of if you're liked or not. And I think that's the thing.
Correct.
It's just so many things that have happened as Bears fans throughout the years that I think Justin, Mitch, everybody that it came in, it didn't fucked it all up. Yeah, it didn't fucked it all up for the situation. And like what y'all said earlier, Pose didn't do the best thing to orchestrate this whole ordeal.
No, we
because if
didn't.
you did, we wouldn't have this problem. But you didn't
Mm-hmm.
do it. You didn't do it the best way. He said he ain't do it the best way, but it's up to you doing right. And from now on, it's still some things that we seeing that you're not doing that's slightly shady. But like at the end of the day, if you better at the end of the day, I think we all come to the agreement is if you get results, we can push some things to the side.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, we ain't been getting results.
Mm-hmm. Like, and that's the thing, right? Like, you look at this whole situation. Now, obviously, I think a lot of it is probably a little over exaggerated, but I don't think Tyler Dunne would just put it out just to, put out a hit piece or like just
He
to
heard it from
ruffle
something.
feathers. He obviously heard something. He has credentials. Like, so I'm not gonna say that he's BSing everyone, right? Maybe he's over exaggerating for the article. Sure, you could say that, but I don't think he's crazy when putting this article out. I don't think that's crazy to say. Like, this is a well respected person within journalism, especially within the NFL. Like, I don't think he would just put
He
that out
got
there
shit to
just to put it
lose
out there.
too. Yeah, he got shit to lose. If they found out
Right.
everything is fabricated, he can lose a lot of
Right.
things.
He's got a right. He's putting his job on the line by putting out this article. So I don't think he would just put it out there just cause, right? Like, he knows that his job's on the line if all of this turns out to be false.
And we all been watching sports long enough. When it's something that's 100% fabricated, it don't take that long to come out.
Right,
It comes out
exactly.
pretty
Exactly.
fast.
Like, and let's say this thing is true about Caleb having dyslexia. Let's say that's true, right? Because again, I don't know. I'm not there. I wouldn't know. If that
Right.
is true, maybe that explains a lot of why
He can't pay attention.
he can't pay attention or play under center that well because he needs things simplified. Maybe that is true. Maybe that is. Again, I don't know. So I'm not going to
Yeah.
say he does. Because
Right.
dyslexia is a real thing. I actually know people with dyslexia. So I do wonder, like, what part of it is true and what part of it was kind of just exaggerated just a tad. Because if you are talking to the coaches that were there, a la like Eberflus or Waldron or Brown or whatever, some of that might actually be just a tad bit exaggerated just to make themselves look good, right? Because you always have that, but you do wonder if he does have dyslexia, you would have to coach him differently than you would someone like Bajent or even Case Keenum.
I mean, it's the same
So
thing that happened with
everybody,
Justin. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Julius.
mm. No, I was just gonna say everybody got. I want to let everybody make sure everybody got theirs off. Yeah, I got a long ass rant. I'm sorry. I do.
Do you think, my boy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, so here's the thing. Here's what I don't like. Oh, here I'm gonna start this. This whole talking about he didn't reveal his sources. You could tell how old you are when you say something stupid like that. First of all, I'm 46 years old. Back when I was younger, ain't nobody revealing their sources. What are y'all talking about? That is
That's
a
the
part
whole
of
point.
journalism.
Right,
That's
that's the whole point.
That's the whole point. So this whole thing about revealing your sources, you guys are idiots. Idiots.
Yeah, I would be.
Dummies.
You could tell a lot of them
Y'all
didn't
didn't
go to
got
school
so
for journalism.
y'all didn't got so comfortable in this information age that y'all think everything's supposed to be out there. No, that's not how life works. What are y'all talking about. Nobody's gonna put their name on. Those people did not put their name on the record. Think about this. Caleb can put his name on the record. Why? Because he's protected. Caleb has a 5-year contract with a 5th-year option. He ain't going nowhere for the next 2 or 3 years. Period. Unless he's just stinky doo-doo and they can trade him. He ain't going nowhere. So he can put his name on other stuff. They can't put their name on the record because some people will look at that and look down upon it. They'll look like, oh, you just upset because blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Some people will take it the wrong way. Just like a lot of y'all on Twitter. So why the hell would they put their name on the record? That's the first thing. So if you're not smart enough to think that, then something is wrong with you. Secondly, we told y'all some of these things that was said. Now, is some of this stuff embellished? Yeah, hell yeah, because you got to make the story great. Now, do I feel like most of the stuff in there is true? I feel like it's true to a point. I feel like some of the people over embellished what really happened because they were upset, especially when he came out and said he wasn't coached. How would you feel if somebody said that and everybody celebrated it like it was uh like they won the lottery? Looking like the villain while this guy is celebrating. Then certain people still looking for a job, can't find a job. You know what I'm saying? Think about what what's his name? What's the hit? Liam Cohen said. Remember when they asked him about did he have any reservations about hiring Shane Waldron because of what happened to the Bears? He said no. Plain straight out. No. Because these people talk. So if Liam Cohen wasn't worried about it, he wasn't worried about his friend that he's known forever. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to start putting y'all got to start putting stuff together. But because Bears fans do what they always do,
React
hey,
instead
look,
of
everybody,
doing.
all y'all feel like y'all got to come to Caleb's defense. Let me tell you something right now. What's going to happen if Caleb doesn't live up to your expectations in a year? Half of y'all going to turn on him.
Like they always do.
Like they always do. Because y'all done it to the last. Y'all done it to the last couple of quarterbacks. Y'all going to do the same thing. That energy you got now for protecting him, you're going to turn it against him. Because you always do it. And why? Because y'all have these expectations that are way up here. And then when the guy can't meet them expectations, then it's like, oh, he's shit. He's garbage. He's this. He's that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But when people are giving you the stuff to have you kind of like, oh, okay, you know what? Let's pump the brakes a little bit. Because there's some things there that we should be worried about. Y'all don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like this. I'm gonna read some of these quotes, some of these from what Barroom said after he read the thing. He said, as a rookie, Caleb was coddled and allowed to, according to Bears staffers slash players, all anonymous, dumb down the offense because he would not put the work in to learn his mechanics. What did Ben do when he came in, y'all? What's the first thing he started doing with Caleb?
He switched his footwork.
Worked on his footwork.
Changing his mechanics. It's right there. He changing his mechanics, right? So where's the lie? There was times he did not show up for meetings, and other times he behaved petulantly sour. Did we not see this man rolling around on the field? Did we not see him walking away from coaches in the game? Again, the words might be embellished, but the shit is right there. Y'all, we all seen it. Players were upset with him, yet Bears coaches cooked the captain voting process to ensure a C was stitched on his chest. You know who said this process was cooked? My good and awesome sister, Elise. When she said something about it, all y'all came in her mentions. You know what you talking about, all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. He told y'all that process was flawed. That she knew some people. But nobody wanted to listen. And then he showed his ass And then at the end of the season, he finally stuck up for his lineman, even though almost half of them sacks was on him. Let's keep going. Williams would get play calls and stare at his wristbands for seconds. Players in the huddle thought it was Waldron sending in plays late, but according to these anonymous sources, it was the rookie QB's fault. You know who pointed that out? Coach T. Coach T, and I remember this because Elise and Coach T had a conversation about this when I was in Belize. They were talking about Caleb and the wristband. You remember that conversation, Elise? That show?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Coach T brought it up. And then Coach T and Steve-O talked about it on another show. Remember that conversation, Steve-O? Y'all was talking about him and that wristband? Mm-hmm.
Taking all damn day to get the play in.
I'm just saying, bro, all this stuff is I'm not mm-hmm. After the loss, the New England coaches wanted to give after the loss, coaches wanted to give Tyson Bagent more snaps in practice to try and motivate Williams. DJ Moore and Mercedes Lewis were ringleaders for a QB change. Ryan Poles nixed that idea and fired offensive coordinator Shane Waldron. Williams took no accountability. All that is, we knew some of that.
The crazy
We knew
thing is,
Mercedes Lewis went to Shane Waldron. Oh, go ahead.
we also, if you also remember, Jay Glazer announced during that week how they had
The team meeting.
a
They
team
had a
meeting about
team
that.
meeting. Yep,
Yeah.
That was reported.
exactly,
That was like week 3.
That was like they had a team meeting about that.
exactly. And
That
that,
was
and this is
reported. This is why I'm
and this
like,
is
y'all
why,
really don't believe this? And some of this stuff was reported on air
right?
by
Yeah,
other people. I remember when Jay
So
Glazer put
y'all,
that out.
so y'all tell me, Mercedes Lewis, right?
Big dog.
Respected veteran. What he had, 22 years. The head coach and offensive coordinator say, "Hey, dog, this ain't working out. I'm trying to win a championship here. This ain't working out. Let's get Tyson a chance." But guess what? Everybody turned on DJ Moore like he was the ringleader. Nobody said nothing about Mercedes Lewis though. Mm-hmm. Let's keep going. Thomas Brown was anti-Waldron/Eberflus. He implored the team to let Williams know when he screwed up. He himself led that charge by being tough on the entire team. Some players didn't respond well, too little, too late. I mean, you saw that. You saw how that at first they were playing hard and all that, but then after a while you could tell it was like you said, too little, too late. You saw towards the end they were like whatever, but then the Green Bay game they all came together because they wanted to beat Green Bay. Now here's what we was talking about. Sources say they suspect Williams has dyslexia and that Poles has access to the information for the draft. The offensive coaches were unaware. Brown confronted Poles about the suspicion. Was there negligence by Poles or simply a GM overlooking something important for Williams' teacher to know? A former assistant, we would have coached him differently. So I get what Mac was saying because he said in the comments where that he said you can't say someone has a learning disability without proof that's garbage. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, he if you suspect it, that goes leads credence to the story. So it's not saying that he had it. It's saying that there's so if two respected media personnel are saying the same thing, where there's smoke, it might be some fire there. Now I'm not saying he may be a dyslexic. I don't know. We'll never know probably that. They'll probably never let that come out. But where there's smoke, there's fire, man.
But also,
So
I feel
again,
like that statement's not even also. It's kind of vague because not everyone does know about people's learning disabilities unless they choose
mm-hmm,
to share about that. You know what I mean? Like
correct.
with me, like only my teachers knew and my parents. Like no one else really knew, and my siblings, of course. But no one else knew, except my teachers and my family. Like, well, you guys obviously, because I told y'all. But like, not everyone's gonna know that, and some people choose not to share that, and that's their choice. But to say like you can't say that without proving it, I mean, how can I prove it if I choose not to want to have that information out there for the public? You know what I mean? Like if I choose not to share that information, that's my choice. But it doesn't mean I don't have one at the end of the day.
And you know what's crazy, Julius? You went through the list put up by Barroom Network, and shout out to him, man. He always does good work.
Aldo, yeah, he does good work.
This is the part when I was reading through that because I was connecting the dots myself, and Kirsten, she connected the dots too. Jonathan Woods, they were all saying we saw all of this play out during the season,
Mm-hmm.
literally. So that's why
Time out.
I was like,
Hold on. Pause. Mac, come on, bro. You're not 12, nigga. Excuse my language. You're not 12, bro. What do you think journalism is? There's a lot of speculation in journalism. You don't
Right.
always get the truth.
That's probably
Come on,
80% of
dog.
journalism is
Yeah,
speculation.
what are we talking
Exactly.
about, man? I mean,
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we cannot be sitting here, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. If somebody came out and said, "Hey, I heard Julius say ADHD," I ain't gonna be mad. For what? Because I do. I take medicine for it every day. I just found out 2 years ago.
Right.
Now what? Now what? I ain't gonna be mad. I don't care.
Right. I'm
You know what I'm
not
saying?
like,
If
yeah, I'm
somebody says that, I'm be
autistic.
like, all right, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. We don't, but we don't know if he have evidence, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is what I said. I'm sorry, Greg. This is
"No, do your
what I'm
thing, bro.
talking
Do your
about.
thing."
Y'all have gotten so used. Y'all have gotten the information out there. We don't know what information he has. Remember, that was part one. He got 4 parts.
Yep.
We don't even know. He might bring it out in part 3, 4. We don't know. So why are we jumping the gun, bro? That's all I'm saying. We don't know what this man had.
Like like think about it like in school. That's the whole reason people have what they call IEPs, right? Like it's not for everyone to know about. It's only
Yeah,
for certain people to know about.
right.
Like if someone assumed I like let's say someone assumed I had ASD, which I do. Like that's everyone knows that. Like I found out when I was 13. If someone came up to me and speculated, right? I wouldn't be allowed to tell that information because it's not their business. But they'd be like, well, you can't prove that. Yeah, I can prove that, but it's none of your business. It's only between me, my teachers, and my family. That's who it's about nobody else. As long as my teachers know and my family knows, that's only who needs to know. Not everybody else needs to know. I ain't gotta prove it to you. Just know that I have a learning disability. That is true. That is not like but I'm not giving that information to you because you want proof that I have that information. I'm not going to give you that. It's between me, my teachers, and my family. That's all it
But
needs
here's
to
my
be
thing.
between.
Here's my thing.
That's it.
Here's my thing. We can't be upset at because somebody put that out there. Where was all this vitriol from when Caleb was throwing all these people under the bus? None of y'all
It
said
wasn't
nothing.
there.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't
there.
So how
there.
you gonna have the same you need to have the same energy for them other people that he didn't give a damn about that y'all have for him.
Well, remember we had Bears fans that were ready to trade DJ
You
Moore.
trying about somebody saying he yeah. Like bro, it's we can't pick and choose when we wanna have what they call it? Steve-O fake outrage.
Mm.
Come on, dog. Fake outrage, dog. That's what this is. Come on. Y'all picking and choosing when you want to be mad about something? What?
That's what I said. If it don't fit a
What about the other
narrative, they
people?
gonna try to be fake outraged. When it don't fit a narrative, they want to be outraged about it. And I'm like, yo, like how you gonna discredit someone like Tyler Dunne? Why? Because it doesn't fit a narrative. Because he wrote something uh, about your boy Caleb. When if you paid attention at all, any game, if you paid any attention, a lot of the stuff happened on the field.
Yep.
It happened. Just pay
Yeah,
attention.
I just went down line for line.
Pay attention. Like this isn't,
Yeah, but
you
we
know.
don't. But Matt, But here's the thing:
Not everyone chooses
at
to
least
share that
open about it.
information, though,
It's like
Matt.
I just
Not everyone chooses to share
exactly.
stuff
And come
about
on,
their
bro.
lives. You know,
And
like,
and I'm gonna bring out something. We all black here. How many black people
mhm.
really share what's really going on in their lives? We always raised damn near the same way in that. Black people don't share what they got going on. We
it's
know
it's
this.
like it's it's
Am I
like when
lying? If I'm
someone
lying,
gets
y'all can tell me I'm lying.
it's like when someone gets essayed, right? And they choose not to come out for years or decades, right? Some people just choose not to share that because they feel ashamed, right?
Yep.
Now, again, we don't know if that's true or not, right? We don't. But at the end of the day, even if it is true, Caleb has every right to not have to share that information. If he doesn't want people to know about that, that's his choice at the end of the day, right? That's his choice. He doesn't have to tell Bears fans, yeah, I have dyslexia. He doesn't have to tell them that at all.
Because think
Because
about what that would do
honestly, at
to
the
his
end of the day,
career.
it's not our business. At the end of the
Right.
day, it's
It's
not
none
our.
of our
We're too
business.
much caught up in these celebrities and athletes' lives. Not everything about them we need to know. It's not our business,
What are
you
you
know.
talking about?
But if you
Everybody.
somehow connect the dots, I feel like there was a reason Caleb didn't want to share his medicals, but with only one team.
So okay, all right, Mac. If you want to have this conversation, we already talked about this last week. But clearly, you didn't watch the show. DJ was not voted captain. Yes. You know who was all voted captain? All of the vets.
Vets
All of
plus
the
the quarterback,
veterans, plus the quarterback. Grady Jarrett, right?
Joe Tooney,
Kevin Byard, Joe Tooney, Caleb Williams, and
and Cairo
Was it
Santos.
Cairo?
Yeah, Cairo.
I think it was Cairo, right?
Yeah, Cairo.
Mm. Ain't all of them been in the league at least 10 years? All of them been in the league at least 10 years, right?
Yeah.
All of them have been in the league at least 10 years. DJ hasn't hit 10 years yet, except for Caleb. Caleb is the only one, but usually most quarterbacks are the captain of the team. So 4 out of the 5 captains are over 10 years service in the NFL. Mm. I just answered your question right there, brother. Yes, Ben called him out for his body language, and he even said his body language was not the greatest. So what? He
Like
admitted to it.
every
He took
But
responsibility for it right when it happened.
Ben then damn near called everybody out.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
exactly.
He
Exactly,
called
bro.
everyone
So,
out.
Everybody.
he
He
even
didn't call everybody
He
out.
called his damn self out. He said, I ain't called no good ass
facts.
game. He said that game against the Bills wasn't a good game.
Right.
Yeah, he called me out, even though sometimes I'll be slacking and don't know what's going on in Bears
Right.
Twitter.
Right. Like he calls everybody out. He
Yeah,
don't
bro.
discriminate. He
Like even
calls everyone out.
everybody was praising us for
Everybody.
beating the Chiefs, and he came out and killed their first team against the Chiefs, bro. He
Destroyed him.
killed everybody.
Destroyed him. Destroyed
Like,
There's one thing I can say about
him.
Ben so far. He fair.
yeah, he's fair. Yes, he is.
He's definitely fair. He ain't gonna sugarcoat it either. There's some
Yeah.
shit. And if you're the
Straight down
leader,
the middle.
he's especially if you got leadership, you're a captain. He really not finna hold your hand.
No, he's
You
not.
got to set the precedent. You're our captain. You're our quarterback. So therefore, I'm
Cause,
gonna come at you.
Cause let's remember, right? One of the first things Ben talked about when he came in here, he
He
talked
did say
about
no blocking, no
Caleb
rock.
rolling around in the floor. He said you cannot do that. He told him that. You have to be better than that as the quarterback for this team. You can't be rolling around on the floor. You got to get up. Right? Live to see another play. He told him that. They had a whole meeting about it. He talked about it and Caleb talked about it.
We
So
seen how the
obviously
coach
he saw
destroyed,
stuff from Caleb leadership wise that he didn't like. And they had
and
a
you,
conversation about it.
and it's trickling down to the other coaches because we
Yep.
seen how they destroyed the damn line. The
Yep.
way they talk about Braxton and them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't give
Airbnb
He
anyone a
called him
pass.
Airbnb.
everything.
Hey, Steve-O, I
Right,
know you.
Airbnb be calling them everything but a child of God out there.
Hey,
Exactly.
Steve-O, I know you love that line coach.
Yes, because he's not finna bullshit,
Right.
bro.
He's not going to BS
You
nobody.
you're resorting back to bad behavior, sir.
Ain't
And that's
right.
not tolerating. We're not tolerating that here.
And like every coach has done that.
And
Like
that's
for
what a
every
good coach do.
position.
Yeah.
OC, DC, every position comes like they're holding everyone to a high standard than they should. Nobody's getting handheld.
I'm not saying it's
If
gonna
you
work
ain't
out.
doing your job, guess what? They will find someone that will.
I
Period.
don't.
Point blank.
I don't
No,
And
think.
you
we
know
yeah.
why? And
Go ahead.
I
Go
was about to
ahead.
say, and you know why they're pushing that? Because they know if these players don't perform, I'm out of a job. And I'm
Yep.
just not out
Yep.
of a job. I could possibly be out of the NFL.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm.
That's
But
Yep.
how serious it is, bruh. Like that's
but
why I don't. That's why it's like, yo, y'all don't understand, man. These are people's livelihood. It's not just the players.
And that's why I said last week, Ben is gonna do what's best for the
Let me tell
Chicago
y'all something
Bears at
right now.
the end of the day.
And he,
At the end of the day, Ben's gonna do what he feels is best for the Chicago Bears. Whether you agree with it or not,
correct.
it's
I'm not.
Ben's choice because Ben has a job to do. Ben
I'm
has
not.
to win football games. He can't wait around on somebody else. He's got
Yeah,
to
I,
win football
I'm,
games.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
not.
sorry. He ain't concerned if you out here throwing 4,000 yards. He trying to win the
Yeah.
Exactly.
game.
But I'm not saying it's gonna 100% work out for the Bears. This is the Bears we talking about.
Mm,
But everything that Ben Johnson has done
mm.
from a coaching standpoint, he put all the pieces together. It's really up to these players to really go out there and execute the game plan.
Bro,
Exactly.
That ain't
Isaiah,
nothing to do.
Isaiah, if people were to tune in to the live and listen to that man, you know what he said, all those GMs and coaches and players said? And even Ben said it. Yo, we're giving everything to Caleb now. He has to perform.
Yeah, I agree.
He
And he
has
said,
to.
and guess what?
Mm,
Guess what Ben
And
said?
one,
We're ready. Ben
mm.
said we're ready to win now. So guess what?
Exactly.
If they ain't winning, guess what's gonna happen?
and you know, and another thing, I don't think a lot of people picking up that he's been saying the last few weeks. Where you going as far as Caleb?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how did Ben? How you think this offense is gonna look? Well, we're gonna see how Caleb look the next few days, and
Mm.
that's gonna determine how we gonna look.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I respect that.
Exactly.
I respect that.
So y'all know what that means, right? He being
Yeah,
cryptic.
He
So
very cryptic.
remember last week
just like
when Greg was no, go ahead. I'll say it. I'll say it in a minute. Go ahead. Get
no,
your
I
point.
just wanted to say it. I just wanted to say real quickly. Just remember that for all the people that want to say, well, oh, you think he didn't know that he was going to be the quarterback here? He came here
Mm.
because he wanted to play with Caleb. Yeah, that's
No,
true. But he also know, motherfucker, you need to get this shit together too.
Yeah, I agree.
first of
Yep.
all,
And
you
if
Mm-hmm.
got
you ain't getting this shit together, I'll find somebody that can do it.
first
Facts.
first of all, I need everybody to stop saying he came to Chicago just for Caleb. He did not.
No, I'm just
He
saying, like,
said it.
if you accept the
I'm
job,
not
you know who the
talking about
quarterback
you,
is.
bro. I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about all the people that keep using it. I am so tired of that. Somebody put that BS out there and everybody's running with it. No. He said in his damn introductory speech, he told y'all why he came here. He did not mention Caleb until after he was done. They said, well, what about Caleb Williams? Oh, yeah, Caleb. Go back and watch the press conference. He said he came here for the what? The history and all that stuff. If I'm wrong. Because I know I watched the same press conference y'all watched. But
Yeah, but
again,
I don't know
he's
if that's
being
coach
real.
talk or not.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know if that's coach talk.
But
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
that's the thing. I don't know
even
Ben
if
enough yet.
Me either.
even if it is coach talk, right? If it is coach talk, the way these people be talking, they act like they know for certain that's why he came here. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the man for his word. If he said that's what he came here for, that's what his word is. Until he show me until he show me different. Again,
I mean,
a
the
person
reason
show
I
you.
put it that way is because if you're taking a job and you just seen them draft the quarterback, you're essentially in so many words saying I can work with that.
No, I didn't. Yes.
That's why I'm saying that. Yeah.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I get no. Yes, he's saying he can work with that, but people are making it seem like Caleb was the main reason Ben came here.
I think
No,
I think all of the other players,
it's
like
not.
the
I,
people
I
they got
feel
on the
like
offensive
I
side of the
feel like
ball.
It's
it's
not the
it's
main thing.
easy to say when you're 0-0, right? When you have played no games, right? That means something. That's easy to say that. What's gonna happen if you're 0-2 or 0-3 or you're 1-2? What's gonna happen then? You know what I mean? Like we talked about last week, you can't lie to the 52 other guys. And the timing of the Bacon
Man, oh,
extension makes sense. You know what I mean? Like at some point, it's easy to say that when you haven't played any games. But what's it gonna mean when actual games are played and you're facing adversity? That's all I want to know.
We shall see Monday.
Yeah, y'all better not freaking lose that game.
I'm
I'm
glad you
sorry.
brought that up. It's 52 other guys out there, right? Y'all so focused on
Mm-hmm.
Caleb. What about the other 52 guys? Y'all keep forgetting about the other 52 guys. Y'all keep going back to Caleb. It's Caleb this,
Well,
Caleb that, Caleb this, Caleb that.
they think it's 7-on-7 football. You know how that is.
Yeah, but I'm just like, what are y'all talking about? This don't even make no sense. This is why our fan base is probably, like y'all said earlier, might be
Stupid.
one of the worst, if not the worst. Because
But
y'all
that's why we.
focus, bruh, it is 52 other people out here. You
Hmm.
think they want to? Okay, let me. And just like we posed the question last week, and people's all in me and Elise mentions, and Greg jumped in, and all we said was if Caleb starts out bad and the Bears have a bad record, there may be a change during the season just for a couple of games, possibly. They don't sign Tyson Bagent to extension if they don't think that they can put that man in to help
Tyson Bagent doesn't
steer the
sign that
ship.
extension if he doesn't think he'd be starting a
And
couple
that's the
games.
thing. If you pay attention to Tyson, if you know anything about Tyson, he think he can do it.
Exactly.
He's very confident in what he's doing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the motherfucker been working on his game.
Yes, he has.
So he think
Bro,
he
I
can
went
be a
to
quality quarterback in this
He
league. So
even
he's gonna
said
try.
he even said he wants an opportunity to be quarterback one.
He did.
He wants that opportunity.
He
So
said
I
that
don't
in
think he
OT.
signs that extension if he doesn't feel like he'll get an opportunity to be quarterback one. He doesn't sign that.
He's sitting there.
bro.
I'm telling you, he's sitting there. Kayla, fuck up one time. That's
Yeah,
all he's saying. Fuck
literally.
up one time.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the difference of how he's run the offense compared to what Caleb has done. It's right there. Again, I'm not saying Caleb is not the better option. I'm saying Tyson knows the offense better than Caleb. It's clear as day.
Tyson is smart as heck, man. Like when I seen him in
Gotta be.
that soft knocks, and he was
Hard knocks.
I call it soft knocks because
Yeah, we was soft as hell.
Yeah, we were.
that's some more authentic stuff because of George McCaskey.
It was.
But when I seen him, when he was asking him about the play call, what do you see? And he was, and now he was pronouncing everything. I was like, yeah, this dude is, man. There's no way this dude gonna either he gonna be off our team or
I don't know too many stupid backups. I'm just be honest with you.
that dude is smart as heck, man.
Yeah, he is.
You can't be a dumb backup. That's
No, you can't.
literally being a part your job as being a backup is being smart. Because
Mhm.
you gotta everything the quarterback don't see on the field, you gotta tell them.
Yep.
Mhm.
When I went to that Dolphins Bears preseason game, I told them, and at least they can tell you, I told them that offense looked so smooth with him at the helm. And then when I saw Caleb that next week, I was like, okay, it didn't to me. Yes, they looked good, but I didn't have the same feel of smoothness. Like when I was watching it, at points it felt choppy. When I watched the Bears offense live, Tyson was running that thing. He was running. It was no problem, man. I'm telling y'all this.
But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the mindset switches when Tyson's in the game. I don't know why. Because you seen when they came out the first few drives in the preseason with Caleb, they're passing 90% of the time. I'm like, I thought you was running the ball. Tyson get in the game, we're running the ball. Why you not using the same shit? And then now I'm looking at you like, okay, maybe your footwork still ain't good enough to get work what we need to work on out of the under center because that's what we're gonna be using majority of the people, our quarterback, not the people, the quarterback in this offense. You're gonna be under center.
Where was Caleb
Hey,
at?
you saw that
Oh,
fumble he
shotgun.
had when they tried to run a play under center.
Yep, timing was all the way off.
So again, Caleb is the better talent, but he's still struggling with the basic stuff, man. He ain't play on the center that whole time, like you said. They pass.
Nah, he didn't get on the
Vikings in
center
that
to the second
pass
drive.
run. It's the reason why that, folks. Y'all just gotta watch this stuff, man. Stop letting your fandom get in the way of you actually watching and seeing what's going on. Ben Johnson, one thing about Ben, like they just said, Ben is he don't pull no strings. So he's showing you what it is.
And it's
You gotta
funny
be
because
willing
this a pro style offense. It's just I'm sorry, but it's just funny to me how this a pro style offense, and we tried to tell motherfuckers he wasn't ready for the pro. But just saying.
Hey, that's neither here nor there. We ain't.
And you know what? It hit. But here's the thing. You know, for those that coach football, man, they had these dynamic quarterbacks, young. Teach these young men how to play quarterback. Don't get so enamored with their talent and their legs and all that. Show them how to play quarterback. Because once they learn how to play quarterback, you see Lamar Jackson's damn near unstoppable. That he learned how to play quarterback.
Gonna have to learn how to play quarterback. Because
Bryce Underwood, he looked good.
Looked great.
He looked fantastic. I literally wanted to cry last week.
I ain't gonna lie. It looked like that motherfucker grow every week.
Man, he ain't play nobody. Let him play us.
A little bit, bro. Ain't
He
nobody
played
worried about
Oklahoma
y'all big
today.
ass.
He actually played a
You
real
worried
team,
about us, Steve-O.
unlike Gunnar Stockton.
Y'all
He
about to
played a real
lose
team
to
this
Bama.
week.
I ain't trying to.
Hey, we not about to lose to no freaking Bama.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all lose to Bama. That's bad.
Hey, them boys out there jogging with the players running down the sideline. Boy, come on now, Steve.
Hey, we actually play a real team this week. I don't know who the heck George is playing. Austin P.
Man. I didn't even know how to say they last. I didn't know it was PVPC.
Austin P.
Yeah. My guy Gunner gonna sling the pill today. Stop playing.
I mean, they're playing.
I ain't gonna lie. How many quarterbacks you done had named Gunner?
Yeah, it's okay, man. He the typical Georgia quarterback. It's all good.
So, no one said every drive got to be. Yeah. Actually, he had one. I counted that Chiefs game. He had one because they got points out of that.
It was just the second drive.
No, they had a field goal drive, but
that's the one I'm talking.
That was the only successful drive.
That was the only successful drive. It was not two. It was one.
Yeah, the first one was 3 and out.
Yep.
Because they came out pass heavy.
I mean, and look, we not saying he can't be successful. We're just pointing out
his flaws.
Like,
flaws that we try to tell you that every quarterback has. They have flaws.
Well, see, Caleb is perfect in the eyes of Bears.
I know that's the thing. I know y'all want Caleb to be perfect, but he ain't. He's not. He's not. Exactly. Everybody can't be Andrew Luck.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I knew when Zay was like, "Yeah, nah, Caleb, he got a lot of stuff to work on." I said, "Yep." Zay, you know what I'm saying? Because Zay was on the Caleb hype.
Yeah, he do.
He was. But then he was on the hype train. But then he started seeing, and he got back to his football knowledge. And what happens, Zay?
This kid got some work to do. He got it, man. I've said it months. You can't go out there and when you play the Vikings, you can't go out there and lay an egg. You can't go out there and play bad. It's just like you just can't do it. You gotta at some point it's gotta start to click because you just you just can't do it, man. It just can't happen. I know I'm saying this for him, but it's just for all of those guys on that team. Y'all
exactly my point.
Y'all can't. Y'all playing JJ McCarthy. This like freaking statistically, every rookie quarterback that play their first game, they play bad. Take advantage of that. Blitz on this freaking kid. Don't let him sit back in the pocket and freaking have all this time. Go at this kid and attack. That's
they
like
gonna blitz us. They
yeah,
definitely gonna
do the same thing to us. And that's why Caleb got to be ready. That's why
like it's crazy. Like to me, it's like at the end of the day, I think Caleb will be fine, but I'm also not naive. I'm also not stupid. If it's not working out, Ben's not just going to keep trotting him out there. He's not,
Because if he
because
don't get it together,
it's about the
You gonna
team.
fuck his mental up.
Right. It's about the team at the end of the day. Right. Like I let's say that was me in that situation, and Steve-O, Isaiah, and Julius are a part of the team. I can't look them in the eye and tell them with a straight face that we're just going to keep trotting Caleb out there.
And quite frankly, I don't want to hear none of your fans if it does get to that point, because we sat here and tried to tell you this defense is ahead of schedule, and y'all I ain't finna go on no rant. I'm just saying.
It's like I can't lie to those three because they'll look at me like I'm stupid. Like you're really gonna keep trotting this dude out? Yeah. Why? They're not gonna accept that because they have lives. This game's their livelihood. They have mortgages,
I ain't
bills
gonna
to
go
pay,
ahead and get
kids.
injured.
Right.
and
Like this
another
is a
thing,
brutal game. You don't like most NFL players last about 5 years.
and,
So you got to
and,
make the most of your opportunity. So I
and,
can't keep trotting Caleb out there if he's struggling and I got 52 other guys I got to worry about. I can't do that to them. That's not fair to them. So keep that in mind as the season goes on.
Let alone the city that's clamoring for it.
Exactly.
And here's another thing. And this
Go
really
ahead,
is
Zach.
like this is really a pose. What I sent y'all in the group chat about the Zadarius Smith pickup from the Eagles. So he's saying to himself that the Eagles, they're good enough to pick up Zadarius Smith, but the Bears pass rush isn't good enough to get him. So you see how backwards he think, especially with the pass rush and the left tackle position. He's like, you got people. I was telling people, they Elise and Julius can attest to this. I was telling people 2 months before the draft, this kid Ursery, we gotta get this
Yeah,
kid.
he was on that. He pounded the table
We gotta
first.
get Steve-O. This dude is built like a freaking ox. He's built like an ox.
He
And
pounded the table first.
we can't get him.
Sure did.
That's what I keep telling y'all. Y'all Bears fans that wanted Colston, y'all wanted Rome, y'all wanted Caleb. They better do their job.
And and personally, I don't want to hear peep about the offensive line. Personally,
I don't. I swear y'all better shut the fuck up.
like I don't want to hear.
Y'all better shut the fuck up, y'all. Yeah, they because I remember draft night vividly because I went the fuck off when we got Colston. Even though Colston is a great talent, y'all want Braxton? Go ahead. Y'all want go ahead. Ryan Bates is your backup. Go ahead.
Right.
Evo, good team.
But don't complain to me when Braxton's getting put on his behind like he has been since he's been in the league. Don't complain about that.
Hey, Steve-O.
You want to tie in though.
Steve-O. The Eagles ain't doing that. The Chiefs ain't making that move. The Green Bay Packers ain't doing that. Neither of these good teams are taking a tight end, top 10, even though I love this tight end. But it's just not
Detroit did it.
Detroit took Penei Sewell with the number 7
overall that's pick. All right. That's what they don't realize. They got their line, and it was solidified that the line was already good before they did that. We don't know. They still got to prove it.
And see, this is my point about Braxton Jones. You got people out here that think they was arguing with me and Elise down the line 2 years ago, talking about how average he is for a 5th round pick, talking about how good he was. I'm telling them this dude is not that good.
And now all of a sudden they're on my side.
That's what he is.
And now all of a sudden they on my side. That's what I be talking about. Y'all are some flip floppers, bro. It's crazy. Cause I never liked Braxton like that. I've always been like that. I'm like he's average.
I've kept saying I don't give a care how good you are. You're a 7th round pick or a 6th round pick. Your ass should never be a starting left tackle.
Exactly.
Never.
I think.
And that's why I'm like, nah, I don't want to hear nothing about the offensive line. I don't want to hear peep about it. Because you have Roma Dunze, Colston Loveland, right? You draft Kyle Monangai. Like
Tyler Scott, who ain't on this motherfucker. Taylor Jones.
I don't want to hear nothing about that, man. I don't. You got 3 guys in free agency, and usually they're free agents for a reason.
Because I bet I told a lot of motherfuckers want Olu Fashanu right now like a mug right now.
Pick him.
A lot of people want Olumsanu. A lot of people want Josh Simmons.
Yep.
But no.
And we had chances to get both of them. Ain't take one.
We had chances to get a couple linemen.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
couple linemen. A key word, a couple of tackles, I should say. We had a chance to get a couple tackles.
And we ain't take one.
I'm not even gonna get into edges.
That's why I hate when people bring up.
Don't get me into that.
That's why I hate when people bring up the offensive line. I'm like, because we've had several opportunities.
Yep.
But at the end of the day,
we chose not to capitalize. So don't complain to me about the offensive line, because I don't want to hear it.
That Heisman better bail us out.
At the end of the day, I'm not like, it's not even a guarantee we get a left tackle next year, but it is a pretty decent class. But
it is a decent class, though.
Dang it.
No, we better take one next year because it's a decent class. Like, I ain't about to play for real.
And it's just like, it's crazy because it's like we don't got a left tackle and we don't got nobody that we drafted that can get to the pass rusher. Like, I'm sorry, I love Montez.
Bro, this was a good edge rusher class, and we ain't take one either.
I ain't gonna lie. I was so.
It's not that good this year.
I ain't gonna lie. I trade Montez for Trey Henderson right now.
Right now, make it happen.
Mm-hmm. He ain't that much older, but you getting way most production. I would do that right now.
I would too, but the Bengals ain't.
Trey Henderson for Montez, straight up.
I would too, but the Bengals ain't gonna do that.
I don't see why. You got the money's tied down for Montez already, so you ain't got to worry about paying them.
Bengals. I said the Bengals.
No, I'm saying it would make sense for them to take it because you only got a 1-year deal with Trey. You got what 2-3 more years with Montez.
That's why
and Montez younger.
Deal.
But I'm saying Montez deal is lower than that. So and they don't have to worry about
he's on a 1-year deal too.
No, he got like 2 years on his
deal.
deal.
Yeah, they can't afford that. No, that's what I'm saying because they're already tying 3 big contracts into Joe, Jamar, and Trey or T.
Don't get me started.
That's stupid. They stupid for that. I've been saying they stupid for that.
That's what I'm saying. Like they can't take on someone like Montez unless he has a year left on his deal.
Don't get me started on them dudes. Them dudes have the opportunity
because they don't have the money.
And they so stupid. They out here paying receivers. They acting like the Bears.
They could have paid both of them motherfuckers early. Like,
both of them.
Like them and like literally them and Cowboys are the dumbest. It was
like,
Steelers in the Steelers.
I forget, but you see what the Jets did when they paid Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. They're only on their 3rd season, I think, or something like that.
They said, let me pay them before they have a stupid season. And I gotta pay them too much.
Right, exactly. Like you pay them early, and guess what? You ain't gotta worry about it. Like I'll give the Bears credit. They paid DJ early.
That's one thing I've always gave credit to.
Yeah, I'll give them credit, bro. They paid DJ early.
He get ahead of his contract.
Let's call it
that market has ballooned. Now you ain't got to pay us.
And Jalen's contract too.
Yep.
But I think in terms of how Cincinnati, their team is built, is very similar to the freaking Bears. That they just don't like building from inside out. They love building from outside. And
they still ain't figure out their offensive line.
The only good thing about them is at least they got decent tackles, a decent, left tackle.
Yeah, they got Orlando Brown. He decent. And Amarius Mims is solid too, though. They got good tackles. Their interior's a mess, though.
He coming along.
Interior definitely a mess.
But their tackles are decent.
Well, y'all, we've been on this thing almost 2 hours. 2 hours and 15 minutes. So, college football is starting now.
Yeah, I gotta watch the
my day
because
my
game.
kids came in the room, so it's not me dad.
Gotta watch the Illini put belts behind on
Get the dad things, y'all.
Don't let this team stress y'all out. When this team is
and I just got one thing to say. I just got one thing to say before I leave.
Go ahead, Steve.
The Chicago Scout organization is a joke.
Oh,
that's all I gotta say.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll get to that next week. We'll get to that next week.
Joke.
You know what?
Rachel Benham, shut your weak ass up.
You know what? Oh my, bro. You know what? Yes, Steve-O, come back next week, sir.
Yeah, we'll say that for next week.
And we're gonna talk about We're gonna say that the sky. We're gonna talk about the sky next week, and we'll talk about Ryan Poles for sure because we didn't talk about him. I think
And week 1.
we didn't get the Caleb part of it, but we need to talk about
Yeah.
Ryan Poles because he's
Yeah,
the real villain.
that's the problem right
Yep.
there.
Problem.
He's the
And
real
then
villain.
week 1.
And week 1, and we'll recap week 1. All right, y'all. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank y'all so much for the support that y'all give us, man. Thank you, Steve-O, again for showing up. Greg for showing up. You know what I'm saying? We might have some more people. I'll see who else want to come on. But hey, man, hopefully the Bears can pull out a victory, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all still Bears fans. We all still want to be 1-0, regardless of what's going on. I don't care. Like, yeah, we talked about the article, but does it change my perspective on how I want the season? No, because I want the Bears
No.
to win. I don't give it.
Yeah. Go Bears, baby.
It just gave us context to certain things that are going on. So, hey,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully
And
Caleb
confirm
does
some
what
stuff
a
we
lot of y'all
heard.
want him to do, and he
Lions
balls
finna
out.
put pitchforks in a cheese head.
Let's go, Luther. Let's go.
Yeah, and let me say this. Let me say this. Stop using Caleb's stats as a reason why he had a good season.
Oh
Stats
yeah,
don't
that
always
shit
sell.
over with.
Y'all know that.
Yeah, it's a new
Well,
season. That don't
yeah,
matter.
you can use that for your rookie year. I don't give a fuck about that now.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's a
wrong
new
stuff.
season. It's
That's
a
the
new
wrong.
season. New blood.
That shit over with. That shit over with.
Right.
Put that stuff to bed.
Right.
All right.
New season, new blood.
Stop saying stats to me. Where the wins at? How many wins we
Right.
had last year?
5.
5.
I mean 7.
So them stats
You better get
nothing.
3 more wins. motherfucker.
Right. Because
Get
we
the
won
stuff.
7 the year prior. We shouldn't be going
He had
down.
them
We should be
same.
going up,
He had them same
not down.
stats. Right. He had them same stats. We get 8 or 9 wins. Then I'm be like, yeah, he did good.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
That don't impress me. So peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good weekend, man. Enjoy this week 1 NFL, and hey, good luck to all the teams that we like to follow. Go Bears. Bear down.
Cold Combat suck.